me. So, I feel like Nats was still a good pick.
Yes.
Yep.
And then for flex, I heard duelist. You get points off for duelist.
Yeah.
Right? Clinton's gonna kill me. So the next one in an alphabetical order that did not play duelist was Athena.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering because I thought E was before N, but maybe I don't.
Yeah, what's good?
now.
What's good?
I also want to say, I thought only Seth was the Dr. Seuss here, but also thank you so much, Jen,
Oh,
for bringing
yeah,
some
oh
more
my God.
nursery rhymes.
They gave my sleep paralysis demon a go at building, apparently.
Good morning, guys. W grind. Thank you. We do our best.
Oh,
Oh,
You
that's
know what?
We do our
Let
best
me
out here.
justify my picks though. Like Clinton isn't losing.
This should be a good game, though.
anyway.
I want to see Genji show me
He's
something.
like
Winning
he's
anyway?
always in the middle.
would be nice to see them have a
he's very
resurgence of some
mid
kind.
at This.
Yes.
Like even.
I'm still
today it fails, I
rooting
think,
for the old dogs, you
Clinton
know,
will
the
beat
textures of the
Trophy
world.
In the race to the
It
bottom.
would- yeah, absolutely.
I'm a little
Morning, guys.
worried that 2 of my players are the same as you, Thin Papers.
In paper.
I have Ivy and Bane as well.
Go sleep. I'll go to sleep after this game.
Yeah, I'm.
And
very
trust me,
curious how
Mans
this
is gonna
shake
get
out, but
hella
I think Thin
sleep.
Paper should be a regular here on our
Yeah.
build diff.
you
Yeah.
probably do
roster.
better than Paper Thin normally does anyway.
Good job.
So Arrow,
You will win today.
All
I'm
right,
so
well,
sorry,
we still
man.
have Nongchen
I'm so
facing
sorry.
Genji.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, that you had to watch that. If I saw Paper X lose a 10-2 lead and then end up losing the series, we would have problems. We would have issues.
With us here at the desk, I really appreciate it. Yeah, so Nongshim coming in here. Things have gone back to the way they were in kickoff to an extent. And Silkanon, I don't know if you guys could hear his answers earlier. He was explaining a bit like how they were experimenting with the meta changes. And of course, you know, I think it sounds like they're pretty happy to
Don't forget to
be
change the
back
title.
with
Thank you for reminding me, but I got
current,
mods for that shit. These mods
I'm
get
not
paid for
surprised
what
they're
then?
happier now. They've started
If they're
winning
not here
games
today,
again, but you
we're gonna
could
have
done
issues.
Earlier this week in that game against Full
And they
Set,
almost always
Map
show
1,
up.
I was very impressed. I felt like they handled the double Senti, the Cypher Deadlock really well. But then as the series progressed, it
Wait,
definitely
Yeet,
looked
how do you not have,
strugglesome for them? So they are down 0-1 here. But ultimately, I do think that's a tough game for them. I think their schedule should, in theory, get a little bit easier. So can they turn it around today?
Twitch name is a joke,
And
by the way. I
RB,
hate
or
this
shall
horrible
we say
alias you have.
Beast,
Eat Machine.
the other day completely showed up in the same way that he did in Stage 1.
RB has been unbelievable. In Stage 1, he was really carrying a team that was struggling to win.
Bro,
even
chill,
with
I'm
the
getting
enormous
partners soon.
expectations on
Didn't you
their
say you got
shoulders.
rejected?
Much the
See,
same,
Sonya's here.
particularly in
Thank
this
you,
game of
Sonya.
Haven, which did not start well for them. Full Sense were really in a lot of advantageous positions, which they admitted themselves, especially on that first map where they kind of lost in pretty horrendous fashion. That was courtesy
Pickle
of RB getting
Spear.
things started with some
How you doing,
really
man?
big playmaking on the Omen. And now that
Is the rank going well for you, man? How's that going? I'm hearing only good things these days.
just continuing to have like tremendous amounts of impact. Yeah.
Whose
Absolutely.
name
And
is
Demi,
worse,
he's
me
so
or Pickle
fantastic
Spear?
on the Neon,
Yeet
but on
Machine
map
or
3, he
Pickle
showed his
Spear?
jet. It is not.
It's like asking who's worse, Team Secret or Cloud9.
The whole time with Dan, because when he's so good on Neon, I think he should just be playing
doesn't
it. Now, I
matter.
think the whole series, he wasn't at his, he wasn't in 100%, wasn't in his top form.
These
But I do
aliases
think
are
there was
bad,
a
guys.
sharp
Pickle
shot
Spear.
for that map 3. Really, when
No,
he needed
I
the most.
like you guys as humans, but you guys have terrible, terrible aliases. Like, your alias that you are potentially going to go professional with, or at the very least, you're going to have a brand around your alias. You understand your alias is a big deal, okay? And you decided to go Pickle Spear is where I'm going to go with that. Come on, man. Either change it to Pickle or Spear. If that's the case, then.
G, it could be in the veto. They showcased 2 new players, Athena and Raxkull. I think we had a lot of questions about it. We are celebrating Texture's birthday here at the venue, by the way. A lot of fans that have
Tomorrow.
come in.
Tomorrow.
Mine is
It's
finesse.
It's
Finesse,
tomorrow,
like
but we're
gorgeous,
still
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
You
know.
just
I
love
don't know if
saying
it
it.
counts as a
Comes out of your
Not
mouth
getting
all
the
nice.
Yeah, but he's trying to make it happen either way. Now, Texture, however, this weekend, he dropped an ace. They still won. It was really close against Zeta Division.
When
but
I'm
he
tier
still made
1,
it
I'm going to
happen.
be Pickle.
Yeah, they made it work in the end.
All right, Pickle.
I do think part
Can't
of
wait.
that is because of Charon.
We'll be waiting.
We've been talking all year about when will Charon find that form that he had when they were able to lift those trophies, when they were the best team in the world, because he'd been struggling. But
Hey, I don't doubt it. We'll see, man. If you work hard, you'll get there, for sure.
Of old, back
And then you
of
just have
the
to
Omen,
have a
I was
good
very
debut and then get bought out because you're going to end up on a shit team first. You have to have an insane performance on said shit team and then get bought out by a good team.
From a Pacific team internationally, return to form here in stage 2. Meteor is on, Charon is on, Texture is on. Everyone seems to be fragging out of control, and as mentioned before, it's been phenomenal to watch Charon back on the Omen so far. Look, only the first series that we've been seeing from him, but even when he was playing a little bit of Phoenix mixed in there, he's been in very good form even in the off-season, and particularly in the game against Nongshim, both Texture and Charon in the EWC.
Have you guys been up since Americas?
Yeah,
Who's been up since Americas, by the way? Just me? Guys, I was watching a fucking documentary on, what's his name? Fucking Fermi. What's his first name? Enrico or some shit?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, I think Athena's debut is what I would call very, very solid for what he has to do. And I think it was highlighted with some of these really nice clutch moments. This is what I want from a Sova player. This is a guy who will be consistent as the round breaks down. I think we talk about how cursed this initiator spot is on GENG, and I think he did his job really very well. He didn't pop off, he didn't shine as bright.
I did that's went out with my friends after Americas, now I'm back. Fire.
I was impressed by how he called. I thought it was solid. And
why did you crash last stream? Actually, Selena asked me the same question. I don't know. I guess it was internet though. It wasn't PC related at all. Because I was watching the whole time that I was lagging out. So it wasn't like, I don't know what it was. Something to do with OBS or Twitch or something.
Changes than Zeta. It was still
I don't
going
really
to be a
know.
close change.
For me, the scientist, yeah.
Athena having a good enough debut to get.
I was watching a documentary on how he accidentally created plutonium or element 94 or whatever, and then didn't even realize it, whatever.
Surprised, honestly, that they made the change, and I was a little bit worried about Athena coming in as an IGL because I thought like it was doing totally fine, but so far so good.
It's 10 a.m. and I did go to bed and I made banana bread before this.
Korean
Fire.
broadcast. He's
Yeah,
So you
right
guys,
now.
you guys got some sleep.
That's
That's good.
to retired coaches.
Poor guy, this has got to be a tough watch for him, man. He's
Veritasium? No.
benched.
I know.
Some random YouTube one.
But that's the way it is. Lacey's here with us. Now we got Karen here. Who's he facing against?
Ivy.
Not really an accident. Well,
Usually
they said it was an
they're
accident
Ivy is
because that's not what he was intending to do. He was intending to look for like a new element. You know?
Actual form has been.
I don't know how
pretty
accurate this shit
solid,
is.
I'd
I
say,
don't know. I'm not like
especially
a
in the
history
off-season.
buff in that
Stage one,
sense.
he
I don't
really
I
had a
don't
bit
know.
of a
It's interesting
troublesome
though.
patch, quite honestly. He was not in great form.
I'm not
but
trying
I
to
think,
sit here and
in
debate
the
with people
EWC
about.
qualifier and into the main event as well as into
Yeah,
the
that's
stage,
the one I'm
we're
talking
starting
about,
to see some big moments
Ashish.
from him
That's
yet
the video
again.
I was
For
watching.
me, I'm just happy they
That's
stopped
literally the
sending
video I was
RB.
watching.
My goodness, I hate that guy in the skirmish. What a rat. So anybody other than RB, I'm happy with, but it's not going great for Ivy right now. He's kind
Bro,
of getting
finesse
sat down by
frostbite
Karen.
is a real thing.
Oh, 5-0.
Jeez,
I know, Cherry.
That
I
is
don't.
interesting. I'm glad I got Karen in my team right now, and
Yeah.
as such,
Did you not
GENG
know
will
that,
get
or?
to dictate the map veto a little bit, and Nongshim have once again taken zero risks. They are continuing to ban Summit. They have not had.
What
time
happened
to prepare
yesterday?
it,
Why did
guys. They
MIBR
have been-
lose? My honest take on that is just poor defense on Breeze, and by poor I mean piss poor adaptations and adjustments on Breeze defense. Before that, they were an incredible team to watch. I'll be honest. Before that, they were fucking good. Like, very good. And then, defense Breeze. And I'm not just going to blame the coaching staff here. You have 5 very capable players who can make calls as well, who also see what's going on. And the fact that not one player has called a stack towards A or B blows me away.
For the other team,
That was
on the
disappointing.
attacking side of Haven. I wonder if we're going to get another weird one. For Split here, it's a staple for Nongshim. I can see why they have picked it. We haven't seen it much for GENG. You've seen them ban it quite a bit. I want to see what kind of comp they're going to bring out here.
Now, looks like we're pretty split here on predictions for today.
Despite the result, I still think MIBR have time to wake up and qualify. I agree. They have they obviously have the
in their win the other day.
players.
Why have you gone for GENG?
Well, ultimately, I think that there were moments where they were good in that.
Did you see the
full-set
tornado
series,
warning
but there were
yesterday?
moments
Selena
where they
did tell me
really
that
weren't
apparently
good
there was a
enough,
tornado
my
in
mind.
Milton.
Yes, I like the rolls more. I think they're more
But
consistent.
I personally
but
didn't see the warning,
I like
though.
the new face of GENG. I think they're trying to improve. I think we're seeing high highs from Texture and
Small
Karen. And I
OC.
think that's
Thank you
enough
to tier
beat
1, man.
what Nongshim are going to bring.
I'm
Hi,
sorry, this is not a
Refinage.
50-50 matchup.
Refinage.
It's crazy that the predictions are 4-4.
How are
What
the,
would you
how are
have
the
it
animals? How
I
are
would
you?
have it as like a 70-30 in the
Oh,
favor
there's
of Nongshim.
no.
I
don't see
Really?
Texture at
Genji has
international
not played
events.
A good week
I
one
agree.
opponent, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
They've still got more to prove. I think that both
I'd love to
Texture
see
and Karen
that.
are going to be very good, but still, it's a team with 2 brand new pickups that hasn't been in good form against the Nongshim.
In
that's
theory,
just
double
done
duelist
really
should
well in
work
the
for
offseason.
MIBR. I mean, it
All right,
does.
well, I think that's
There's no
a
question that
case
it does.
for it.
Yeah.
Again, they fell apart. Defense
breeze.
breeze. After that, it was just chalk.
I mean, we have 2 Masters Trophy winning.
They're all good. Hope you're doing
teams
great.
Here.
Likewise.
But
Thank
one
you,
of
thank
them
you, thank you.
won
I'm doing
it
all right.
quite a while ago, and the other one was very recent. We will
There are
just have to wait and see who
flash
wins
flood
out
warnings
today.
in New York
We have
too.
Genji facing against
Sheesh.
Nongshim.
I can see dark circles. I have had for so fucking long. Me or you? Or both of us? Who are the predicted America's top 4 to go to champs? Likely still G2 is a candidate. Still NRG is a candidate. NRG is probably the closest, right? And then... Fuck, America's is stacked. It could be 100 Thieves. It could be... Oh, Lev for sure, sorry. Lev is the guarantee. Lev is the guarantee, then NRG. After those 2, it's literally up to whoever has a good split. After those 2, I think. I'm still going to put G2 up there, just because regionally, surely they figure it out. And if they don't, they don't. And then that 4th slot, probably 100 Thieves if they keep this form up. If we're being real. EG, no chance at all. I'm going to give you a real answer. I think EG has too difficult of a group, but if they can sneak some wins in against MIBR and Furia, there's always a world, man. This is Valorant. Anything happens in Valorant. We've seen it time and time again. Anything can happen.
And for today's VCT Pacific matchup, we got 2 teams entering stage 2 a lot better than how they left stage 1. We got Genji facing off against Nongshim. Now, Nongshim, great start to the year with kickoff with Santiago. Stage 1.
What time is it for me? 4:02 a.m.
Just now, and he
Who
was
are we
saying
rooting
that
for?
we're
Texture, man.
messing around
Although
with
I
a
like this
couple
Nongshim
different
team.
comms with
I
the
think this
meta
team is
changes. Now they've gone back to what worked for
fucking
them
good.
in kickoff.
Yeah, and they're looking pretty good doing it outside of this opening game. So I think, look, you can lose against Full Sense, especially after making a change going into the 3rd map. That's a good opponent.
Am I
that's
crazy for
getting a
enjoying
little bit
groups
of a
more than
honeymoon
internationals?
period with
Yeah,
their new coach.
Jesse,
There
I
is
think you've
no
lost your
excuse
fucking
to
mind.
lose to Genji here,
If that's the case.
especially
I
when
think
you
you are
need
in the
every
minority
championship
there.
point, as they are one of the contenders to qualify.
That's right, and Genji added 2 new players to their roster. Coach Solo explained just now it's been pretty rough in stage 1. Things were a mess, and then Zinx
11 G2
ended
had
up
more
getting
points than the
injured,
others.
but they
Oh, I thought
still
NRG had more
won
points than
their match the
G2
other
for some
day.
reason.
Yeah,
Maybe I
I
was
mean,
wrong.
I feel like this will be a period
Okay,
of growth
so
for
Lev,
Genji.
G2, and
They're going
NRG
through
are
a turbulent time,
probably
but I
a
like
lock,
the changes
probably.
that they made. I felt like Athena was solid. I like the calls. I think Rascal has still a lot more
I like
time,
he said
a lot
Texture,
more
not
room to
Genji.
grow, and I trust
I
the
just
Genji
fucking
system
love this
to try
player,
and
man.
get him up to speed there.
I love this player,
is a
and
tough
I don't know why,
opponent.
but I have this weird pride for him that people forget how good he is. And it bothers me that like, I just need to see him again.
Will be a
at an
key
event.
win condition. You have to look out for Texture and Carol.
Yeah, all eyes are on Texture and Karen. They definitely showed up the other day, and I think that made a huge difference for the team. But we can say that about a lot of teams right now. We want to see a little bit more balance.
Do you think
from
there will
all
be
the
any
players
upsets and
stepping
plans?
up.
Absolutely not.
I do like what
I
Nongshim is
don't.
doing with X-Ross on that Phoenix. Even Solo had commended it as well, saying like this is obviously a good choice. He's a
also
really
very
great
likable.
player. He
Yeah,
fits the role
but I
really
mean, a
well.
lot of players are
He's someone
likable.
that has played,
To be honest,
the Flash Duelist when Yoru was in the meta before coming into the main squad for Nongshim. You know that he's mechanically very, very sharp.
Texture and
so
Yer
it
in
was
the
well
same
within
spot
his
for me.
wheelhouse.
People,
Actually,
yeah,
the pivot to
that's true.
Initiator initially was kind of
I don't think
surprising
people
for me,
forget
but
how
he
good Ye
really
was,
kind
though.
of took that one and ran
They
with
really
it, but
don't.
in this current iteration of Nongshim,
What Ye
I
did,
think the roles make a
I
lot
don't
of
even
sense,
know
and
if
I'm
there's anyone in the
expecting
world
them to
that
be pretty good playing those
can,
roles
to
and not
me
really
at
doing
least,
anything
in my
different.
opinion,
But
obviously you'll say I'm
everything Nongshim
biased,
does- every time Nongshim
and I never
does
got
do
to play
something a
against
little bit
Ye,
out of
but
their
I
wheelhouse,
cannot
it does
imagine
well for them.
imagine
The
playing
Jet
against
on a
Prime
second
Ye.
included, so I just want to see them stick to
That
staples.
shit
They are the better
was-
team, the favorite team. They're the
Watching
team
that
should really not
and
be
being
doing
on the same
anything
team as that
variance
was
related in this matchup, just play the game you always do.
That was something.
What I'm hearing from you, Pilsky, is that you're saying they are sticking to the same thing, and it works for them.
It got to the point where we started taking it for granted how good he was.
To anyone they face, and it's so funny because that's what GENG kind of used to be. Remember, we used to talk about how small, like, the agent comp pool was, but it worked every single time, and I don't see that coming out from them.
Current GENG is
You can't see an
not
upset
like
with
that.
M80 who hasn't lost with Kaplan, Caillou, and Nismo. I really can't.
They have been very aggressive, and I think that's something that they've had
possible,
to adapt to.
but are you saying when against one of the top teams?
A lot of these traditionally passive, default-heavy Korean teams have pivoted their style this year.
Yeah, I will say Nongshim really trailblazed for that.
We're done with your era, Unk. Listen, man, we might be done with the era, but y'all missed that shit. I know you do.
And now
I know you guys missed 22 and 23.
Are playing catch up to that, but I
it's not even pretend here.
I want to see them stick with what they have, and I do think this is very stock standard from them.
Yeah, Nongshim, there's really nothing to talk about here. This should be a confident map from them. I expect them to play it how they always do, and this is the map that should be a slam dunk for them in this series. It's a map GENG has not played too much there yet. That's something that they banned with their previous roster, and Raxkel is playing a Vice. This is a player that has never played as Sentinel in an official before.
I mean, not just loud or optic. I'm talking like fucking, you got Prime 10s at one point who returned. You had some fucking players, man. You had some gamers out there. You had Prime Fnatic at one point.
I feel like we see this matchup a lot. Like
it was just a different era, man.
In London, they were always able to
okay, I'm gonna say it. Even if I hadn't played in that era, I'll tell you right now, that will never be touched. The nostalgia of what the amount of memorable teams that played during that time, memorable. I don't care if you think they're good or not. Memorable will never be surpassed by another group of teams. I don't think for a long time. Maybe
here,
10 years down the line, there will be another era like that.
Is it Jen in the casting booth?
It isn't, but it's still, it's an auspicious day. It's a fantastic day for me because Paper Thin is not here. I get to cast with somebody younger, somebody more handsome, and somebody much more alive. It's Elfish Guy.
And somebody with more hair as well.
And with way more hair.
We'll take that as a win, but
that was the era when Tarek was getting 300k viewers watching Champs Final.
She didn't get the call up.
Or whatever final it was.
We'd get into it. We had a tech pause with Jen up here.
I mean, based on her...
Ain't no way we're getting that again.
A bit of a disaster, but,
it probably would have been an absolute disaster. But we're avoiding that. It's going to be us going onto the casting desk here for today. Two Korean teams squaring off against each other. Nongshim versus GENG. I think that this is going to be a bloodbath.
I'm a little bit surprised, actually.
I get it, man. The Spider-Man on July 30th.
That this has been a 50-50.
The Spider-Man ads got everyone fucked up.
Like a very Nongshim favored matchup, in my opinion, right? Yeah. We saw, obviously,
hi, Ilya.
These two teams twice this year. Both times
what's up, man?
Nongshim picks up the win.
How you doing?
5-1 in terms of maps overall. So I'm not sure why we're necessarily feeling so confident for GENG.
I don't know either.
Ilya, is it chill knowing that you guys like made champs?
And I kind of
is it just like chill? Stop saying depressed. You're not depressed. You're grinding. That's what you're doing. Nothing to be depressed about.
In fact, a lot of people who are on the thinking the same way. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to get into the action here. See who is going to be able to come out on top. But GENG a lot to prove. Pilsky talking about it. Raxkel coming out with this Vice. It is a lot of pressure being put on his
My goat is not depressed. If you're fucking depressed, go to the gym, Ilya, right now.
On this stage. Will
go
he
lift
be able to contain
and come back with a fresh mind.
Something that very few teams have been able to do.
I know y'all are hungry. I like that shit. I was blazing all day yesterday. I said these guys are still hungry to win.
Again,
they're still fighting. I fuck with that.
We saw, Karen,
you'll be just fine.
Texture having a really good day. Just for me right now, it feels like there's a lot more question marks over this GENG lineup than there is.
All right, Texture, please fight Nambi and win.
Again today, we'll see what Nongshim can do, setting themselves up for what looks to be, at least initially here, a pretty quick take over towards the B side of the map. That is already fairly hefty stack from Nongshim, so GENG might be running into something they're not too keen on.
It's gonna be real messy real quick. Want to check. Reveal does come through, but Ash
okay. I don't know what that was, but
20, and obviously no Sky in the mix here. You don't have that fade for a
now he's 1 HP, but whatever. He can be split still.
Back up. Now it's just going to be a quick pivot. Both teams considering a mid walk, but
Kearney, thank you for the prime. What up, Saints?
Further back at Ramen.
I like this though from Nongshim. They're getting aggressive and they're taking a bit of space. That wall does go up, so Karen actually helped out by that, but Still,
both teams are going to meet each other here.
Getting info.
It's
Now
50-50.
aware that GENG are on the side.
Relay Bolt trying to delay the rest of the team, piling forward here on GENG as Raxco will get taken down. X-Ross able to find that kill. Downbe's going to be getting texture. And this one is looking all Nongshim all day long. It is
What the fuck did I just watch?
Hey, that's good news for Nongshim, isn't it, right? I felt like Downbe, if anything, was maybe one of the slower starters for Nongshim this season. Really was Francis and X-Ross that were kind of leading the charge for Nongshim in their opening game. But if Downbe comes online, particularly on this Neon, you know it's going to be a good day for them. So just to see him starting with a couple of crisp headshots. Get underway nice.
I don't get it. Why don't these teams reset, wait a while, make the team like go for more info or at the very least spread out and then hit? Why do you have to like rush everything?
So it looks to be a similar approach to start this round as the previous one. They'll have a little bit of a look over towards B, see if they can maybe clear out Garage, but a bit of a different change up from Nongshim having that solo defense over on B. Happy days for them for the moment. RB just holding that paranoia, and X-Ross gets the information.
I don't think people understand the value of like what time does. Time, the enemy,
Going to be able to find just the one.
the enemy spends looking for you and trying to figure out where you are, causes so much more disruption than people think.
Raxco to try to see if they can have anybody get baited forward, but curveball going to be going in, and Afina unable to quite line it up.
Waiting just does so much.
And they run it back online as we go into Nongshim's bonus.
It's basically the perfect start for Nongshim, isn't it, right?
Oh,
You've got your two duelists, one of them picking up the 3K.
I wish it was valued more.
The other picking up the 4K here on the anti-eco. So both coming online early on in the piece. This will be a good sign, a good recipe for success for Nongshim, and like you say, give yourself a little bit more to work with in the next round with that run it back as well. So a real uphill battle.
Yesterday, Saka looked like a winger for once. If he played against Argentina, you would have seen it. But
intrigued to see what they
unlucky.
do with X-Ross.
Oh, we're just going to keep fighting at Garage, it seems. Sees to go out.
4B main.
And Ash to go down.
4B main. Yo, Nongshim is starting to piss me off.
It is a catastrophe.
I don't know who sent them the VOD or what, but what the fuck do you mean 4B main?
That running back does get committed, but so much value found.
What do you mean by that?
Early on. Quick little double check, and Francis is now just going to stay tucked away in Ramen. Not much more to do. You've got a minute and 15 seconds basically to save.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I think this is a little bit what I was worried about when it came to this matchup. You know, Nongshim coming in with.
Can you watch the Hyunmin game? You want me to watch Team Secret versus DRX?
And GENG obviously still going through a bit of a rebuild. If Nongshim
wait, is it versus DRX? Who are they playing? It is DRX, right?
Ball rolling. I think they are going to play that kind of confident style. Look to take the fights.
Yeah,
play
fuck
aggressive,
that.
Play quick. I mean, they're doing that on the
Yeah,
defense.
fuck
so they're
that.
not really giving GENG even many of the options in this.
Why would I
first
risk
half,
that?
which
If I
unfortunately
watch
GENG
that
is kind of
game,
what
I'm
you
going to fall
expect when
asleep
you're on the
mid-game. There's going to be 4
attack.
Reddit
You
threads
expect
about
to
me
be the
falling
one
asleep
kind
during a
of dictating
game.
the pace of the game,
Why would I risk
making
that?
the decisions and choosing how it
That
plays
is
out.
resident sleeper.
Already being given that chance by
I may
Nongshim,
actually
which is
turn that
taking
shit
the
on
game away from the
when I go to
so it's
bed.
not a great
Just so I
feeling
can
for
sleep
GENG,
faster.
Particularly when you're trying to integrate a couple of new players, right? You're trying to bring a game plan, and things are just not going well. Things are not working, so you're having to change up on the fly. And that's maybe a little bit harder.
cannot
when
be
you haven't got that
serious.
experience as a unit.
Well, this has been a ton of time for GENG to at least have a conversation.
Or hear me out, we run ads during the game. No, we can't run any more ads. You know why? Everyone knows when Spider-Man is released.
Especially if Khan doesn't win this fight, and he won't.
Apparently Twitch only has one ad.
Showing up in a big way already here today. And that is just the one gun being kept in the hands of Raxco now. As Nongshim go ahead and secure that 3-0 start. And I was talking about it a little bit yesterday. It does feel like a lot of times the bonus conversion comes in. Teams have been able to find a thrifty off the back.
I don't
of that.
get this. What is this 4B main? Like, they just ran it down instantly.
I don't have the same feeling.
I guess they used to do this shit on Corrode too. This 4-man B main rush and A main rush.
Anything that you can look to for GENG and say that's been a positive or a ray of sunshine or anything that they can really sink their teeth into right now. I mean, they've found 2 kills in 3 rounds, so it's tough to come by for GENG. Can't imagine that's going to change up too much coming into round 4 when they're working with mostly just pistols.
Is GENG really going to be ass again?
Of old back in 2024. Maybe they can make a go of it here.
Like, really?
We'll find out and get a little bit of insight here in the GENG camp as we get ready to zoom into the comms, but swing's going to be happening here on the ramp, and okay.
Wait.
Are going to be able to find 2 kills.
Nice. Good trades. Of course, they have 4 here now.
첫거래로 첫거래 쪽이래요. 확인. 총목 첫거래 그대로 확인. 필필필.
enemy remaining.
해본 할게. 블라인드 남아 있을 거야. 헤븐 설. 나 설대에서 할게. 너 알가라고 떨어질 게다. 그걸 다시 메인으로 가.
Spike planted.
뒤지 엄마?
Oh, call me Jon Snow. Apparently, I know nothing. There's a
Yeah.
chance that RB will be able to clutch this one, but already, great work for GENG to try to get themselves on the board. So it seems like this Thrifty could very well come to fruition.
Yeah, I mean, RB not really giving himself too many options here.
Nice.
He's taken quite a bit of
Easy.
time off
Like
of
the
that
freest
spike
win of all
already.
time.
With that patient play, hasn't found
Okay,
anybody
at least they're
yet.
on the board.
Well, there's a spot out, and it should just be this quick little insert from Karan, but RB saying, okay, I'm not going to be able to win this one. We'll just back away, look to hold on to the
Look at
count.
how many bodies are in A ramp.
Does have plenty of money, but
How
just
does
wants to get
Nongshim
the extra
know where
charge
GENG is
over, so
every time?
Fina, can he recover and get out?
This is either the most intelligent team of all time, or they have the
Over there.
greatest
And Heaven's gonna be a
analysts
thrifty for
I've
GENG to
ever
get
seen.
themselves on the board in round 4.
It's wild, isn't it? That is the way that GENG get their first round. I mean, Nongshim were kind of just dominating them, but what you'll see here in the replay is...
Sure, you kill 2, right? You're like, okay, it's clear. Okay, there's the third guy, all good. We killed him as well. Awesome. No one else should be here. There's a 4th guy there. How?
They were hitting their shots. Here they just decide to take the fight. 3 players facing, and they lose the aim duels. And that's really all that it comes down to. So, a bit of a disappointment for Nongshim. They should probably
Holden,
be
thank you
up
for the prime,
4-0,
man.
but I don't know that it'll be a massive headache for them if they can just recover it straight away in this upcoming round. They've got some tools to do that with still.
Okay, now GENG's just scared. They're like, okay, there are 4 people everywhere we go, so we have to sit there and spawn and wait.
Slow things down for GENG. Make sure they don't build up that momentum.
Fair
Make sure
enough.
They can keep them on this,
I'd do the exact same thing.
you know, off ult cycle at the moment. I mean, Texture has not been able to find a kill. He's halfway to a showstopper. It's significantly later than you would love to be seeing if you're GENG. So another round win here. Just break the economy again. Whittle away at it and stop them from getting these ult cycle through. And you're going to be sitting pretty here as Nongshim.
Not a lot of information going down on the map at the moment for either team, really. You saw the Prowlers going out, one towards B, one towards middle. Didn't really tell either team anything too substantial. This, though, from Francis will be a little bit more useful.
Well, they wanted
You know,
peek
one
off
thing
of
I'll
that,
say
but
about APAC is I love how they have their setups predetermined. Like, this setup was from start to finish of the round, right? They're not playing reactionary. They play their own setup based off their own read. Has nothing to do with what GENG's
Good
doing.
read. Remember, you've got
It's
W
only
overdrive
later
here
when
as
GENG
well, so
does something or they get an extra set of info
sliding out
that they'll
of heaven
react
if need
to
be.
it.
Now the Prowlers to go forward
But
to try to
initially, the
play
way they
things out.
start isn't like super
Keep making their
defaulty.
way toward the side.
Still full utility for X-Ross as well. Really bold to try to delay. Nabi going to be eating a ton of damage from that paint shell. Now the 22, but X-Ross able to strike versus Raxel's going to be eliminated. Swing
Nice.
forward into that fast lane. Texture
Trade,
able to find
nice.
one, gets himself on the
Oh,
board, but now the time's
nice.
turning this window, but Ash.
Look at
peeling back
these
his
trades, man.
pressure,
Okay,
allowing
GENG's good.
GENG
GENG's
to
good.
get
GENG's
forward
good.
onto
GENG's
the
actually
site.
good.
Phoenix gets a spike in play, one away from having that Nightfall online now as Ash will get taken down.
Good
Brought
trade.
back into a 2v1, but only just.
Tactical death.
Francis will
to
fall,
trade.
and now it's once again RB.
Hi, Kimmy.
Has to try to pull off a 1v2. Spot into one car and did not see him. RB wants them to try to go for that peek yet again, but it's a quick little drop down. Smattering damage found through the map. Paranoia chucked through, but Star blooming. Karan keeping himself protected as Athena will be the one taking that
Nice.
first battle, and then Karan gets the counter swing in. A second round for GENG.
That's
Okay.
a great post plan
We have
from
a game.
GENG as well, isn't it? Twice
We
in
have a
row, it
game.
looks like in this 1v2 there was just no hope for the Nongshim player that was trying to make the clutch. In this case, don't even really get a shot off.
We actually have a
Initial
game.
entries have been a little bit touch and go.
I don't know what's the whole. It might be our game. Can you tell me how they keep losing these massive leads? Yeah, lack of adaptation, lack of adjustments. That's it. They just do the same thing every round.
Decided to fade. I think his duel was going to be a
The
little more
definition of
favorable there, and he might
insanity.
actually doubled down. So it's just these micro moments in these rounds at the moment that allow the entries for GENG, and that makes a big difference. 2-3 the scoreline. GENG starting to recover this map early.
Looking to not have this get away from them. Still a lot to contend with, though. It's going to take this round and maybe then another one if they want to fully break the bank of Nongshim. Those early rounds, that bonus conversion, help them rack up quite a bit. And of course, that overdrive is still going to be in the back pocket. X-Ross with the second.
You think GENG
back as
win?
well.
Okay, honestly, I thought GENG was going to
Wanna wait
get
for them to have
absolutely
that cause
owned.
divide.
But
Ton of
3-2, I'll
value
take
on a
this
map
any
like
day.
Split with that. Steel Garden, 2 charges.
I need Texture to
Nightfall.
make one
It's
event, man.
all getting ready to come
Just
together
one.
for GENG. So if Nongshim want to really break the momentum, this has got to be the round to do it.
Bring them down.
Why is it
Yeah,
lagging?
it's
Is it
very
lagging or am
similar
I
kind
tripping?
of setup though for Nongshim, isn't it? You got the 3-1-1 stack. Fade
Did
play
you
towards
sleep?
middle.
No.
Omen anchoring over towards B.
What is this?
Trying
Why
to
does it
figure out
feel like
what
I'm on 30
GENG is
FPS?
up to, but kind of banking on the B hit. Not going going to come.
No, just toss on that fast lane. A Boombot haunt, a lot of util being used here. But
Wow.
no space
Nongshim
gained
has
from
not
GENG.
moved from any of that presence. They just don't buy it at all.
Potentially get spotted in mid. You can get picked
Well,
up the rotate.
it's a B
They
split,
want to go
so
for a mid-split.
good luck.
Like you say, time is dwindling. RB could absolutely slow them up. And
Nice, round over already. Round's already over. Unless Danby does that weird thing.
Trying to find that timing, swoops forward out of that
Okay,
star.
he can't be
Will
weird.
catch a stray. Zafina finds that kill. Curveball going to be sent down, but Texture has the cover. Taps it back, goes
Alright,
for the
Texture
push,
is,
ends up losing his
I
life.
don't know what drug, but there is a drug he's on.
Nongshim to get back into this, but they cannot deny the plan. Nightfall immediately going to be invested. Sent towards B Heaven. Dodged out by Francis. Which might give them a bit of a false sense of security here.
We've still got Rascal watching it.
Oh my god, Texture dying just made this round hard.
Now has the full confirmation.
Nice.
Back from the Haunt's going to be Raxkull able to find that kill. Looks for a little bit more. Gets the second.
Raxkull?
Extras now dead.
That's his name?
And he takes the
Raxkull?
third. Ivy. Fighting back as best he possibly can, swinging that corner, finding the headshot. Karan going to be taken down, 70 HP. Remaining on the Viper, but Raxkull gets it in the end. A 3K to get GENG a third round. We are tied up.
These are close rounds, though. They are coming down to the clutch time and
I mean,
time
that round
again
shouldn't have
for
been
GENG.
close.
Granted, this one was
GENG picked the perfect bomb site. This was the only player in B.
Really important entry here from Ash.
But then
If that
Texture
goes the
decided to
other
do a
way,
weird
it's
thing.
Completely different story because you have that backfill coming in from Danby. It could have been a two-pronged defense instead of a trade attempt. In the end, opening from GENG just continued to snowball into the round, and then really nice post plan again from Rascal. Picks up that 3K, gets the job done, and that's nice to see.
Where do you think 100 Thieves is globally ranked right now?
We sort of highlighted
Like
that on
right
the
now,
desk
like
as well. He's playing
today,
a
like
new
right
role,
now,
so
And he's up on his feet.
probably like top 5
it's
in the
important
world.
early on in the game.
Tomorrow, I don't
Concerning,
know.
obviously, for Nongshim that it's gone this way. They were 3-0 in the lead. It looked like they were dominating the map, and it felt like it. And then they lose to a Thrifty, and now all of a sudden, it's kind of turned back on its head. So you can understand why a timeout would be called in at this moment.
Yeah, and having them be the first one that has to call that timeout, a little bit of a moral victory there.
Recency bias.
Well for GENG.
Yeah, obviously recency
GENG
bias.
will
I just said today, right now, at this moment.
Nongshim this year, right? So in theory, the odds are kind of stacked against GENG, but you're right in saying that I think it is going to be a bit of a moral victory, and if you can continue to stack those up, you can get into the mind of Nongshim a little bit, start to unsettle them. Nongshim could be thinking in 30, 40 minutes time, we might be 0-2 after week 1, and that's not where you want to be.
Oh, of course not.
It's kind of weird seeing you show up to watch this mid-table tier match. Stop it, bro. Stop disrespecting the GOAT Texture like that. You guys be disrespecting way too much. This Noodle team is good as fuck. First of all, they are definitely a top 5 team in the world. And then you have GENG, who were a top 5 team in the world. Top 1 team in the world at one point. And yes, there's been a fall off, a gradual fall off, but they'll be back. I truly believe that.
See if they can get their own.
I think.
Thrifty to go. That overdrive from Zombie, always to be feared. Texture though, one away from having a showstopper. If he gets the opportunity, using that to try to shut down any potential Thrifty, certainly going to be good value. Okay, curveball out. Texture able to tuck away. Ash just goes forward, finds Francis, finds
Look
another.
at GENG go, man. Perfect fucking map control.
Not even able to be popped.
Good util as well. And then Ash just gets 2 kills.
Boon there for Danby.
Double drop vents, beautiful. Karon's taking his sweet time. Love that.
From behind the jump out. Texture, however,
That's the guy I know. You guys are doing. That's the guy I know. I know that guy. He's good. That guy's good.
Divide, just to block off the approach from screens. RB going to move up into heaven. Ash there, however, just swings it, finds it. A third kill for him. And Extros, well, will need to either find a gun or find a death. He certainly is not going to be finding a clutch.
I don't think he's going to be finding a gun here either, unless he
Bang.
takes it from someone.
We got raised up for next round.
Wow.
We lost pistol and bonus, and somehow it's 4-3 us. I'll take it any day of the week.
I guess is to be expected given the buy that they were
This is Nongshim's pick, by the way.
I get a bit worried here for Nongshim. Letting themselves down a little bit, I think, in the aim department. That curveball around the corner into middle, it looked like a nice timing.
Us? Well, today us is GENG. Just today.
Sharper in the server at the moment.
I want them to do well.
Now, the thing is that's the most concerning about a round like that. It's like, okay, yes, you're going for a Thrifty attempt, but you just called the timeout. You want to at least be seeing some damage being dealt here. Get
I already know Nongshim's going to make it. I already know Paper X has made it.
So much more than that,
so now I'm just like picking 2 other teams I want from APAC. One of them is GENG.
He's over towards B.
Complete opposite side of the map. Can do that fast pivot. Will be just racing over. Here's the spike now is going to be brought over. So far, Nongshim at least fortunate they're able to avoid that showstopper slide. Other
Yo,
than
Ash is frying,
away with
man.
another 2 kills.
Ash is actually frying.
Ends up being brought to parity as Extros can't answer back.
Come on, Texture. Give me one. Actually, give me 2.
Blazewall going to be set up. Texture taking point. Finds
Okay,
the
I'll
first,
take one.
cannot get that second. Downbeat just a
That
little
was
bit too
hard.
fast.
I'll take one. That's some nice Vizal. Very nice.
But the overdrive is there for this very
Nice.
reason. But he cannot track Athena down. He just planted his feet. It's almost like he was
Oh
expecting
my,
to have to trace the
Athena.
guy. But Athena just went, well, if I just don't move,
Yeah.
you're just going to offset your own aim.
Yeah, outplayed yourself. And I feel like, again,
Okay, whoever
Nongshim
said
are kinda
Baby
outplaying
Bay
themselves
ult
a little
needs
bit
to
here
get
too, you
banned.
know? You look at a lot of these swings, you
Enough
look at a lot of these
slander.
fights, and it feels like
We can't
on
do
a
other regional
paper,
slanders.
like in an on-paper environment.
Other
they should
region
win some of those
slander
fights.
cannot
They should
be
win more of the
tolerated
fights
here.
than They are winning.
This is
These are not
APAC time.
necessarily 50-50s. Okay, this is great, obviously, from Ash, but that Danby, you'd say 9 times out of 10 probably should win that. Doesn't. And that's when
Yes, exactly. You guys are region locked. You have to find someone from APAC only.
Causing a bit of a ruckus, and Nongshim at the moment don't have an answer, and I have to say I'm a bit stunned.
Baby Bay.
One hell of a run for Genji after a catastrophic start. I mean, it was a flawless pistol for Nongshim. Now,
Beautiful.
swing out.
And he knows he's the only A guy because his hit game sense is very high.
Have to check, have to try to get some
We have the A-bomb
form of
set, 6-3.
information, but gets it in the form of death.
I think we're at the time now where Nongshim have to start thinking about maybe changing things up a little bit, right? They've been playing quite standard. They've had the 3-1-1 split a few times. They obviously in this round soloing over towards A, but it is a pistol round. You know, maybe you feel like Genji's getting the plant down a little bit too frequently and a little bit too easily.
Yup.
There's the
Feed my
reveal,
boy.
there's the kill.
Feed him. He's hungry.
A little bit whiffy there from Athena, but
More.
refaces board makes up
He wants
for it.
more.
Yeah.
One enemy
This is just going to
remaining.
be a cleanup.
And the thing is, like, Genji are not having any success
Let's
on
go.
these retakes. So if you're not having success on the retakes, what are you going to do? Well, ideally, you stop them from actually
Let's go,
getting
baby.
Now, not
Nongshim
Both duelists are feeling it
not
now.
as easy to say that as to do it, but or to do it as to say it, as it were. But for Nongshim, I think, yeah, they do need to change something up here. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive, take a little bit more space in middle. See if they can
Please,
control the
Genji,
map a
make
little
something
bit.
of
They're
this.
giving
You have a
lot
6-3
over
lead on
to
attack
Genji
side,
for
and
free.
you lost pistol.
Genji are having a far too easy time.
You're in their heads.
Getting into these sides,
Give
particularly
me an
off the
8-4
back.
half
So
here.
trying to unsettle that a little bit.
Give me an 8-4 half into a pistol here.
I mean,
Got
one
the
of the
pin
things,
available.
one of the things you got to be scared of is, I mean, what was working for you in the beginning? Going for these, 4-1, 3-2 crunch plays, just attacking them. That was when Genji wasn't
Ash
shooting
is the
back!
best player. What is
As
happening?
Ash absolutely is.
Is he going to get a 2K every
How
round?
is it possible that he gets 2 there? I don't know, but this time Nongshim just beaten with pace, and what are you going to do as RB? It's a 1-for-1 at best.
You die. There's nothing more to be done. Dobby, I mean, okay.
Spike?
Gets the spike down.
Texture, you've already died here once. I love that you didn't go through that.
Sure.
High discipline play.
Considering that push
Very
to
mature.
stairs,
Very
you would
mature.
almost certainly have him dead to right.
Okay, Texture has heaven. We get bombed down for free.
Cover that spike safely.
Plant
Now
safe,
the
yep.
plant default. Ivy scaling, but Texture lurking below.
Yeah, shit on him.
Just gets the shot down.
Kill the last guy, Texture, and it's a
Okay.
duelist ace.
One last player. Do you know where they come from? You do now. Score will fall.
Double peek at least. Do something. Okay,
Ivy.
fine. That's fine. This is fine.
This is a difficult round to try to clutch.
They're playing 2 1v1s. These two have really high chem.
Maybe impossible.
They've won a tournament together.
Ivy's just gonna
Surely.
hold this line and wait for
Fuck,
a
so has
mistake.
Ivy.
Genji are not going to make that mistake. They're not going to walk into him.
A lot of
He has to
winners
make
in this
play.
clutch
They
here.
have money. They don't care if they die to the spike here. They can just stay fully invested in these angles until Ivy makes a misstep or makes his presence known.
It's too late. Surely it's too late now.
Just given the amount of time. They obviously go for the defuse, but there's just no way he's going to get it for free.
Enemy remaining.
No time.
That's the first, basically has to stick it. There's a paint shell, and that will kill.
Well played, man.
Texture with a 3K, another
Both
showstopper.
duelists are
Very
frying.
quickly built
Ash,
up
you are
by
doing
Jody.
God's work, by the
Think
way.
about how long it took him to get the first one online.
I was going to mention that. It's funny.
Don't-
how long
we
it
didn't
took him to
forget your
the first one, and now
contributions.
The second one's ready already. 7 and 3. I mean, Genji are just absolutely rampaging through this half. And what we were talking about, right, where it's like, oh, well, can you change something up? Can you do something a bit different here as Nongshim? Maybe try to take the initiative.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
it's
okay.
impossible to take the initiative when Genji are going to do that. Like, they are just taking over the game at this point, and Nongshim aren't getting the
We won't
opportunity
question it.
to make any decisions of their own.
We will not question
I
that.
love how simple of a man Texture is. He kills the guy with
3-0 to 7-3.
Happy. He's always happy. He's a happy
Nongshim
man.
is falling apart in front of our
Which is
eyes.
great. I mean, he's 10 and 7. Obviously, that's going to plan. Ash is, I think, probably the standout here for Genji.
Spider-Man.
The amount of multi-kills he's been able to get on the entry has been unbelievable.
And let's talk about that for a moment. 'cause look,
Not
I'm sure
X
you're
Narb.
incredibly
Thank you
well
for the prime,
versed
man.
with your history in casting with Solo. He's an insane mind. a veteran in the FPS, especially a veteran of FPS, especially here in Korea.
Yep.
Who?
You had Ash playing Astra,
What?
and it was one of the worst things that we've ever seen.
Why did he just freak out?
We finally figured it out.
Yeah.
Put him on Neon, let him go buck wild.
I mean, I think there's
The
been a few.
formula-
Oh,
Formula's been
Solo?
solved.
I
There's
used
been
to
a few
watch
situations
Solo.
like this
That's
that
what's
we've been talking
crazy.
about.
I've seen
Obviously,
Solo
Gambit
compete.
off the Neon as well last split. Karen
That's how old I
off
am.
of the Omen. There's been a few conversations in that regard, but
Everyone gets one, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, that was Silkenauts. This was Solos.
Yeah.
And now we've rectified that.
I mean, what do you have to say about KRX's conversation? That's
We'll
a
get
story
there.
for later on.
They got the win, so
Anybody watch
We'll see what happens
WEG
later
Masters
Okay, but here,
2006?
again, by the way, Nongshim, they're trying to do something a bit different. They're trying to get aggressive outside of A.
WNB.
They've not
We
spotted
made
anything over there.
Fox. Was it We Made
So
Fox?
You can kind of tell they're trying something, but unfortunately, in this instance at least, they haven't got what they wanted out of that. They don't get the fight that they ideally would look for, and so now having to rotate late over towards B.
Buddy, I'm 3 years old at that time.
For free. So again, you're tasked with the retake.
info. Texture's going to Alley, which is
So I'm going to take that as you didn't watch it.
Overall grade. Full four, never mind. Ivy did backpedal far enough.
Last second.
I thought he was just not going to be able to find anything.
Oh my god, my goats are actually owning right now. This is it.
Said now they're going to have to try to go for
Bro,
this retake. Not being
Texture.
able to find the one, but Ash
It's okay,
is there
Ash is here.
again. Finds himself that kill.
Raxel.
going to be pushing
Oh
forward.
my god, this is a
Another
newfound
effective 3K
Genji.
for him. Denies the ult from Xross.
I told you guys they're going to qualify.
Stop in his tracks.
Yeah, post-plan spacing is just way too good for Gen G there. I mean, Nongshim, they're all filtering through from heaven. As soon as Ivy goes down, it is a one-pronged retake, and it's way too easy for Gen G to just all five players look in the same direction, and it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel at that point. So, no success to be had.
Wait, none of
for
you guys
Nongshim.
remember?
Raxel again,
So
a
nobody
3K
was
out
watching
from him.
Counter-Strike back in
And Gen G are
2006?
really
None of
reaping
you?
the
No
rewards
one?
of this.
No one knows the tournament I'm talking about? With the old Complexity
It's
team
another
and
timeout call, leading to basically nothing.
WNV and shit. They had Jungle,
I mean, that's an
and then
unfortunate kind
Catch
of system
Gamer was
for
there.
obviously for
There was a
Nongshim.
Norwegian
they gamble
team.
stack 4 players over towards the wrong side of the map. That's going to happen, but it feels a little bit worse when you're down 7-3. Obviously now 8-3.
Damn.
Scissors, paper, rock.
This guy said I was minus 1 years
Is that an
old.
Aussie thing or is that a you thing?
I think it's an Aussie thing, because the way we do it is we go scissors, paper, rock.
Oh my god, you guys really are living in the upside down.
Yeah.
So bizarre.
Wow, I'm really
That's
just
nothing bad.
unk, huh?
Since round 3.
That's so sad.
That is
Just trying for
crazy.
the same play. This time there are players present.
Fuck, I'll see if I can find a video of it.
Swinging out, we'll be able to find one, but can he escape is
On
gonna be the
YouTube.
question.
Yep.
Prowler's
Solo
right
was
away.
him, by the way.
Reinforcements
This guy
on
was
the way.
insane with the op.
Well, now, out on a wider angle, loses his life. The Guardian of that range going to be favored, but Dami low on HP. Will get finished off as Ash is able to collect that kill, so
Solo, Termi was
3v3.
playing with him.
Honestly,
Termi was playing with him,
no,
by the way.
Athena's stuck around
On
for
that
too long.
team.
I don't know if he got stuck on the corner there, maybe, but
I think.
felt like he was going to get out. I was going to say that's actually not too bad. It puts Gen G in a better map positioning than Nongshim. Now, though, it's going to get a little chaotic.
RB going to be well versed with this one.
Ash,
Finds it. Ash, knowing
Ash, you're feeling it.
close, will be able to run him down. Has that spike
Ash, you're
again.
feeling it. I'm telling you,
looks
you're
to
feeling it.
hightail
Oh my
out.
god, here it comes, the
Judge
gun.
puts him to 16 health. Oh,
Bruh.
drops back into this one. He's got the shorty. Oh my god!
Nice
Trying to
try!
break.
No,
But
Ivy,
he cannot
Ivy,
get
he broke
anything
your
more.
ankles. He broke them.
That would
He
have
broke them.
been
You don't have ankles
the
anymore.
backbreaker.
You
I
need
mean, I think it's
surgery,
already
brother.
broken. It's at least a
You need
fracture
surgery.
that Nongshim has suffered so far.
You need surgery.
But that would have been it. If it's 16,
No.
on,
No, that's an Achilles tear at the very minimum.
And then clutches out with a 4K. That would have just been GG go next.
It really felt doable, though. Even in the 3-on-1, you look at it, you see, okay, it's Ash alive. He's been popping off. Getting a little bit tricky with it on the ropes. Could see
He
it
got his
happening
ass.
For sure.
He actually got his ass.
It's, unfortunately, a bit of a sad way for it to
8-4. I asked for an 8-4 half to give me an 8-4 half. I'm down.
On that kill on Ivy.
Alright, run the Spider-Man ads.
Well, thoughts at halftime. Bit surprised. It's a bit awkward here for Nongshim. They started so well, took the
Wait,
pistol.
give me a
got
second. Let me see if I
3-0
can
start,
find
won the
it.
Bonus.
Let me see if I can find it.
Apparently he's in. So here, they're not gonna go through the beast mode?
The fuck is this? Ouch. Oh my god. Wait, look at this. Look, that's him. Hacker PK. That was the team. Okay, press tab again. Termi. Biblical times. This was the game, guys. This was the game. The greatest game that has ever been created right here. Oh, that's these sounds. These sounds are just beautiful. Oh my god, the IV split. You got these 5-year-old ADHD kids in my chat. What are these pixels? Like, shut the fuck up. You play Valorant, kid. This was the real shit. This is where you actually needed skill. You needed real movement. Now the game B-hops for you.
From Xross. Just needs to maybe see a couple of the others stepping up a little bit. And Nongshim will be right back in the driver's seat. That is beautiful stuff from Ivy. That is just in no way.
You guys are too funny.
When you're solo peeking into 3, obviously it's 2 players plus the 1 on the off angle. You know, maybe you get a 1-for-1. Best case scenario, but the fact that he gets 2 is pretty.
Sorry, we missed pistol, by the way.
Well,
I needed to show you guys though.
The back of those for
there's like a highlight video somewhere of that tournament, but I don't know where it is.
You wouldn't want to be losing a map if you win both pistols, and that's where Nongshim are at the moment. So pressure's still on for them. This is also their map pick.
Certainly is recoverable for them though.
Yes, Nick. Yes, Nick. I agree.
So it won't be too far off.
Also, Nongshim won another pistol. I don't like that.
Another bonus, and obviously they tie it up. So
yeah, I gotta lock into this game.
A ton of firepower.
My fault.
Needing at least 2 kills.
I got lost in the nostalgia.
The economy here. And for now, and Nongshim are very much anticipating an aggressive push, but GENG are more than happy to just remain with this stack. Leave Texture on the island, see if he can find this kill.
Never mind. That guy's good. Don't worry, Texture. That guy's actually good now. That guy's good. Maybe when you were playing against him before, he wasn't good, but he's good now.
That's enough for Nongshim to start leaning this direction. So the gamble stack from GENG not going to be finding value.
Toxin screen down.
These first couple of rounds don't really tell us a whole lot, though, I will say. I don't think we can read into it just yet to say, oh, Nongshim is so back. They're on the attack. It's looking fantastic. You think about how these rounds have actually played out and where the win con has come from. It's
okay.
Essentially getting.
We died a bomb, I guess, or we tried to.
You're not able to gamble on that happening every single round. So it's nice for Nongshim. Obviously gets a bit of momentum going, gets them back in the conversation.
Ivy and Texture do it in ranked, actually.
It's not enough necessarily to convince me that they're going to put together a great attacking side here just yet.
Maxwell, does he? Okay, looks like the call is just everybody through vent, death ball style. Hopefully get into a position.
Wait, where do they stream?
Try to avoid taking contact because Xross is going to be very close to having that running back available. So they're just going to stay stat here. Raxcol, however, will.
Oh, soup.
Does he knife him?
Yeah, surely.
No. Okay. Oh, he's going to be able to find a fourth! Ivy looking for that ace. Cannot
this guy's
get it,
frightening, man.
Boy.
I was going to say, I'm a bit disappointed he doesn't get the knife there, but I'll tell you what, I'll take that.
That ends up being
that was pretty fucking nasty.
Now he's 1 charge away from a pit, and Xross is 1 away from a run it back.
Yeah, that's huge. This also, nice tool to win. Amazing crosshair placement though from Ivy. That is really sharp
all
stuff.
1-taps.
Yep.
All of them 1-taps.
That would have been one of the cleanest aces we would have seen.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, and now they have 2 really good ults to play with. Or they will have 2 really good ults to play with whenever Ivy plants the bomb.
So you can't even be like, whatever. It was
I like this GENG stack though. 4-man B stack or A stack.
Pretty much equal footing.
Please come A. Please come A. Please come A.
Set up here for GENG. 4 players over towards A.
Okay, well, Ivy is right back to it. He's looking for another one.
Okay, that's fine. He's dead. No Viper ult.
But you can see how much pressure that's putting already on the A side. GENG with those extra players over there.
This tether is everything.
They're having to spend a lot of time now.
I like this rotation from GENG too. They're fast. They're moving.
Nongshim are going as a result. They can't find the info.
Big tether.
Space is being created by Nongshim at the moment.
They don't know we have 2B. They don't know we have 2 people at B.
The drop down Texture trying to maintain control here on the site. Haunt has to be cleared out. Swing in to his death as Rightful will fall. Francis.
We lost.
Clean shot with the
We lost.
Guardian.
We got bonus.
Able to find Texture.
We got bonus
and
again.
It's falling apart again for GENG.
Really good patience from Nongshim on that entry as well. You do run the risk if you're trying to hit that site quickly that you sort of overstep a little bit. And as they dropped in, as you said, info was given. And had that swing come through, I think it would have been a little bit more awkward for Nongshim. But they just reset themselves half a second, dump some util, Haunt goes through, sort of pushes off the aim of GENG. And then Nongshim
They didn't even use the Phoenix ult there.
So
This is sad.
pretty good coordination in the mid-round there from Nongshim, which is a pretty positive sign heading into the more important rounds in this half, the gun rounds, and already a good start to that for Nongshim. So we are definitely seeing that recovery come together. But let's not forget how the first half started, right? Same thing. Nongshim
And
with the
VCT,
pistol,
yeah, I
and with
know.
the bonus round. That's exactly what's happened here. Doesn't necessarily mean that...
I even like this
Nongshim
setup.
will
It's
walk
just
away with
Ash
the map
died. He
victory.
peeked too fast. Ivy, it's a free kill on him. If Ash is alive on that retake, it's completely different.
The thing is, Downby will be able to upgrade his weapon, so Spectre to a Phantom.
Even then, GENG got into the
Really big
B-bomb
step up in
site. They
firepower.
just
This time
couldn't
GENG
kill
will be
them.
able to carry over the 2 rifles, but similarly rough start. I mean, Ash, he's been playing so cleanly.
The
but he's
rotates were
swinging
good,
out
though.
ahead of his own util. So maybe not
Yeah, I
ready
mean,
for
that's
Ivy
just a
to be
god
quite as
stun
far
from
forward on
Danby.
ramp as he was.
Actual god stun from him. Martini, thank you for the prime. Thank you.
Well,
If GENG
run that
versus
through.
Nongshim ended fast, would you watch the next game? Zero
GENG now
chance.
starting to get a little bit hot under the collar. We obviously saw Nongshim invest both of
I have
their
to wake up,
timeouts in that first half in an attempt
go
to
gym,
try to
eat, and then I have to
recover.
watch the game. The World Cup
Now
game.
it's GENG's turn
We all have to watch the World Cup game.
Okay, is this starting to get a little bit too concerning for us?
Fen just had the sign there, Karon Goat. So far, hasn't been the typical performance that we expect from him.
No, I mean, he's gone a little bit missing. Francis has also gone a bit missing. To
We
be
seen
fair
Odyssey?
for
Not
Nongshim,
yet.
and both
I'm
of
gonna
those
this
players were probably
coming
the
week.
standouts for
I
their
think
respective
Tuesday or
teams in their
Wednesday.
opening match. I think Extros obviously had a pretty good game to start things off as well for Nongshim.
Got work tomorrow, ain't got time for that.
So there's a lot more left in the
You
tank.
can still
it's fair
look
to
at,
say for
I don't know
both
what you do
teams
for work,
here.
but
It
maybe you can
feels
like
we're
glance at your phone or something.
maybe a little bit
See the score and
lethargic,
shit.
kind of getting underway with the split. And I don't think that's unreasonable to expect from Nongshim, who have only just gotten back from playing overseas. It was, what, 3 days they had before their first match? And now it's been 5 days since they returned, so...
Something to that effect. I had more time off.
Yeah, but
than needed.
you know, even still, like, I'm sure, you know, anyone that's traveled can kind of understand the lethargy.
Some people
that
have work
it
on
takes,
Sunday.
You know, weeks sometimes to kind of get over that kind of transition. So
A lot of people actually had work on Sunday, but
Well, Nongshim, stage is set for them to tie things up if they can avoid. Effectively ends up being a bit of a
especially
half-life
people
for
who
GENG
work
if
remotely,
two weapons
but
get carried over and they
then
have
you
these
should be able to
barrels
watch for
behind it.
sure.
Athena does just have a classic though, so a
Why
little
you
bit
sound
less to work
sad?
with for GENG.
that's sad.
Now run it back. Still
I feel like
available
my
as well as the pick up Pokemon if they really wanna
I
see
feel
what
like
the
I'm
deal
about
on
to catch
this, so
something.
Go ahead and listen in.
Like my throat feels scratchy though.
스크린 뛰어나. 멀리 하나. 얘가 나와 있는 거 보자. 저거 찍으러 가고 싶긴 한데. 미드 쪽 한 명 내 쪽 붙어봐. 나 저거 찍으러 갈게. 내가 살게. 봐줄게 그럼. 그러면 스모크 빠졌다. 앞에
I think
찍으면
it's no. If it's the G flu, it's over. But
미드벨 회수했다. 미드벨 회수. 야 A 일단 조용히 A 내가 먼저 걸어줄 수 있어. 우리 도착하면 그때 걸어야 듯. 할 때 공 쓰러 갈게.
let's go texture. Take this game by the balls.
한번 찍어볼게.
Or Ash.
A 페이드. 머리는 척 하고 다시 갈게.
Very slow. just
Ivy's in
trying to
A.
suss things out
Hey,
here.
Ivy's walked into A.
What
Awesome. Please get
the
this kill.
setup from GENG is going to be.
Okay, this is good enough. Pushing him back is good enough. Now they have to reset.
it's a very slow round from Nongshim, isn't it?
Fuck, they're going B, and we only have 2
get
here.
thrifty once. You want to tiptoe around it every other time. So
That's true. Well, they're going to go now.
run it back committed. Slow still yet to scale, and Karan will be able to deny,
Nice.
and maybe Karan coming alive a little bit. Can't quite
good.
track down.
This is good.
Zombie there, but Ash will be able to backfill
That's
that
not
space,
good.
and time now ticking away.
Made that.
11 seconds remaining. There's the paint shell again, going to be layered in. Francis pushed over to the side. The plant denied
Dead.
as Texture wins the round.
We win.
There's
Easy.
a bit of util,
It's
and
fucking
that is
too
it.
easy.
He couldn't get the plant through because of the blast
Mature,
pack.
very
The paint shell
mature
kills him.
grenade
They
along
can't
with a
recover it.
mature
It's another
satchel.
thrifty.
That is crazy.
All the tiptoeing from Nongshim, it ends up costing them dearly.
I mean, it just goes to show sometimes you can be a little bit too slow in these
Very,
rounds.
very mature.
I mean, actually, I think
Also,
he did have time to
everything
plan,
Karon
but
did
he
here,
wanted to get back to
everyone,
the
Ash,
safety of the
everyone did
box,
great.
and that
We
might
need
be
2
what
rounds in a row, though.
brought him undone. We'll see if we get that on the replay. Booped away. Certainly
Did
had
he
time
think-
in the paint shells,
wait.
obviously, yeah, the kill is what was the issue.
Did he get satcheled off? Did it like land right on time there?
Spike in time.
Or did he just thought
It's
not plant?
Fortunate error for Nongshim. They have to be a little better than that.
He
if
let
they
go,
want to get
right?
Over the line
The guy
today
let go of
against
planting.
I managed to hold him back. Thorn's just going to be popped here on the top.
Yeah, okay.
Wall situated on the exit to garage.
That's a nice probing move from Nongshim, though. They've burnt a lot of that defensive util over towards B. There's still obviously a little bit there for GENG to play with, but that was by no means a commitment from Nongshim. They're going to go for the double pump, though.
I don't know. I know
think
there was
they
a
are gonna
satchel,
commit
but
to
I
this.
think he
Well,
got
to work
off
with, but the plays will have
before
been
the
used.
satchel
Ash
actually hit him off.
Just tucking back, waiting for his moment.
Is what it looked like, at
Strike
least.
is okay.
We win. We
Neither
win,
one
right?
was
We
gonna
win.
be in.
We know Ivy lurks.
God.
Every round this guy lurks.
Spike down, the judge staring them in the face, but Flash is going to be locked in. It's a full blind through. From on high,
Oh my
from down
rascal.
low. This is a
You are
solid
him,
cleanup
brother.
now, and Rascal able to just go ahead and absolutely grind Nongshim into a fine paste.
Yeah, it's a completely different approach from Nongshim this time around, isn't it, right? Like, you see two different rounds, same result.
Wow.
Similar
Max
kind of
impact kills.
idea in terms of it's a set play over towards that site, but this time a slow play. The last round a fast play. Neither really works out. Backfill in from a couple of those
Perfectly
rotators
played.
from
Great
GENG
flash
for
as
it
well,
to
and
be
then he just
different.
shits
They
on
just had
Ivy.
so
The
many
main
numbers
win
on
con
that
of the
side,
round.
even though some of the entries did actually get
Oh, I
converted,
love
some of the
it.
trades came
I
through
love
from
it when
Nongshim.
Genji is playing well.
GENG,
It's actually one of my
where they
favorite
needed them to
things.
be. This is starting to get a little bit worrisome now for Nongshim.
Clean for Rascal as well. On towards Sven. Ash, he really wants to try to push this on a timing,
Oh
and he's
my
going to be
God.
rewarded.
Oh, I love it.
Now
Ash,
just
keep it
tucking
up,
back,
man.
making
Good
his
stun
exit
as well.
relay
Get
bolt
out of
to
there.
cover his retreat. Cannot believe
Texture, you get this kill, we win the round. Just letting you know
Ivy might have
now.
to be a miracle worker again to try and save this round.
He scoped
for
in, didn't
Nongshim.
see him in the
How does he
peripheral.
keep getting away with it,
It's a great
This is
Francis.
time.
disgusting.
Very nearly gives up his life.
Just slipping through that wall as Texture scoped in.
They
but
can't get the spike into A, though.
it's going to prove to be difficult, and it looks like RB thinks that he's found a gap, so they're going to drop a pit on A
I like
to try
this.
to bait GENG in.
It's a good play from Ivy. He's really trying to sell this fake.
If he wins
Oh my God,
this
he whipped.
fight,
Oh my God, he whipped.
doesn't now they see there's nothing behind this. The
They did
power.
it. They did it. It's
checking
over.
out
The game's
Bane.
over. The game's
Nothing
over.
is seen. Steel guarding going to be set on the timing. As once again, GENG
Yeah, you can't be
just
losing
run the
those.
clock. And Rascal,
Nah,
I mean, he's
Rascal
just
is my
been
MVP.
indomitable. Francis will finally
Simple
be able
as
to take
that.
him down, but at what cost? He's got 24 health.
It's too little too late. A 1v3 with 24 HP. I mean, this should have been a free round for
They're
Nongshim.
broke.
They had GENG
Right?
bamboozled.
They can half buy.
30 seconds
And now
left.
Francis is supposed to put this together. I'm sorry, that's just not going to happen.
This guy's had too much impact in the most important rounds.
We'll at least be able to get the plant money, a little bit of additional cash. He's not quite connecting. Not that he had much more to lose.
Okay, this is their map pick, by the
It
way.
wouldn't have meant too much when any
Don't blue
bullet
ball me
would have
here like
struck
MIBR
him
did.
down, so the
Do
defuse
not
to
blue
come
ball
in,
me
and
here.
GENG
I've already been blue balled
moving
today.
up to 11.
No more blue balls.
That is pretty criminal from Nongshim. Just a couple of whiffs. It was the same issue that was kind of cropping up in that first half. They were, again, getting a little bit mechanic stiffed by GENG.
These rookies are good. Yeah, I completely
Cannot be
agree.
affording to whiff those kinds of shots as Ivy did everything right. And then shots into the side, going completely astray.
This is so ballsy. What a play. And then he gets away as well.
And then he still goes for it after getting spammed.
Not gonna lie, very unlucky for Ivy missing the
Overall
shot.
smooth from Ivy, but
He hits this shot and everyone rotates to A.
And then immediately tosses out that this is just a fake.
Yeah. Great stuff from Rascal again, though. Like, I mean, he is having a fantastic day, which is even more impressive by the fact that, you know, we didn't really know what to expect from him on this
Come on,
bison.
baby.
Anchoring very, very nicely. 14 and 10. He's had some really big rounds.
Could certainly get himself into a conversation for Rookie of the Year, at least within Pacific.
Debbie's
Obviously, there's
attack side opping.
fantastic names
They have Fade Alt, Neon Alt, Astro Wall.
if you look internationally. So, got to give Leviathan
Henchy, thank you for the prime.
and the scouting prowess quite a bit of credit there. But
We have 3B.
I mean, this is
It's fine. We have a counter Fade Alt. If anything weird happens.
From Nongshim, and it's Downby with an attack op.
Just have Vise A alone. I don't know what this read is, but we have Vise A alone.
Clear on that, and Ash once again wants to
Holy
up
shit.
the pace. He wants to get aggressive.
No.
He's got him pinned
Nice!
in, and he's able to find the kill.
Mid-round aggression. We don't want them to exec on us.
I think it's over. This is really looking over. Nongshim
I
are
mean,
looking
basically
flat.
should be.
Big ult.
Find a freebie here with this op. Get that overdrive online and have Danby go absolutely crazy. But I just don't see
It's
it
over,
happening,
bro.
especially
It's over.
with
Genji's
Rascal.
actually
I mean,
good.
wherever they
Genji's
position
actually
him,
good
he's
this split.
finding value.
This is it.
Every single fight seems to be going the way of GENG at the moment.
They have to save here. They can't win this.
Have that
I mean, I
creepy
guess
contact play
they
from
can't win
Rust
anyway.
Remaining 2, but a jump there gives away the fact to Athena that Francis is lurking around. Spike dropped, and well, Danby on for the 1v5. 25 seconds. Look, I just think, what can you really do at this point?
Oh, no, I mean, it's
traded. Nice.
Nothing more.
I mean, this is
Wow.
a 12-7 in a map
What a
where
performance
Nongshim
this is,
won
man.
both pistols, converted on both pistols, and converted on both bonus rounds.
Yep.
So they've essentially gotten...
Did you watch Global Esports with RRQ?
those
No, I
6
didn't.
rounds,
I just remember
one
there was a comeback or
for
something.
free. I mean, bonus round's not for free, obviously, but
Yeah.
you get my point. Yeah, it's one gun round. I think that's a good way of putting it. That is just not good enough on your map pick.
10-2? Well, trust me, I saw a 10-2 comeback.
Very good game, and they're
Just
very
not in
sharp
that
at the
game.
moment as well.
Believe me, I've seen that already.
Yeah, there was
But
there wasn't much ambiguity about that
no,
one.
I call that getting Pinocchio'd.
I saw a 10-2 comeback that didn't even go to overtime.
Well, look at them trying to up the pace here.
Now that's
Judges lost
sad.
this overdrive. Half armors across the board, just about. As a Texture looking to try to take down Ivy, takes a safer position over at ramp, but has given up quite a bit of space behind. But it looks like Nongshim aren't going to look to pressure through vent. They're going to double back across the B, but that's where the lion's share of GENG are waiting.
I don't know how
Solid
GENG have
dodge.
these
Cena just
God
ducks back
reads.
on the rafter.
Perfect. They retake B main again.
Meanwhile,
They're fighting for one or
space
the
gonna
other.
be taken.
Love that
Texture
info
still
as well.
rewarded. Finds that
Texture
kill
gets
on
the
Ivy.
lurker. They have to force go
But
B
check
here.
out Bent's RB, a
before the
quick
rotates
fight
come
one
in.
as Ash will get taken down. Pina unable to find that kill. Takes him low. Karan now flushed out. And okay, Nongshim
Everyone
with a
missed.
shout.
Yeah, it's a big
We had the
round
right
for
idea,
damage,
but everyone
bouncing around
missed.
like a maniac. And gets his own as well. Onto Texture.
It's okay.
Good coverage in the end this time from Nongshim, looking a little bit cleaner on that entry.
The reads are so
A lot
good.
of crosses
The reads are
getting
actually
pulled
are so
away by
good.
Danby's shenanigans. He
Just
had the
missed their shots there.
second and third man in
The
from
idea to
Nongshim
take B
doing
main
what
there
they
was
needed
good
to
as
do,
well.
Actually clearing out
In the mid
angles.
round.
So that's good. It's just unfortunately it comes a little bit too little, too late. You think
They should have stayed in B main though.
Now for Nongshim.
Taking B main is enough. You have to stay in there because if they split through mailroom when you're running a wave back from B main to site, you're putting yourself in a shittier spot than you were in
But if they
previously.
don't use anything else other
You have
than
to
that
stay in
overdrive.
B main there.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Francis did send the. Never mind. Yep. Missed that part. It was right as RB was winning the fight, so never mind. Okay, they commit 2 ultimates, but it's do or die. So you have to just basically smoke it if you got them.
Yep.
Faisal, I agree with you.
Keep on keeping
This
on.
Rascal guy's shooting. His positioning's good too.
Pretty easy round in the end there for Nongshim, but still a long way to go to make this a competitive looking map. Texture.
Raise
Get up
ult.
to some funny business.
Please
He's
take
got
me
that
home.
up again. He's obviously got the showstopper online as well. He will be solo over towards A.
We have 4 mid.
This will be a round that is fraught with danger for Nongshim if they head in his direction. Luckily, though,
We're on fast rotates. We're on fast ass rotates. Oh my god, we're gonna meet them.
Joke's over. Shearwall not set up on this side,
Holy shit.
so we'll just be other tactics to try to delay. Grab well to try to lock him in place, but
Rascal?
rush forward. Rascal able to go ahead and win that fight. Extra's going to be snapped back in the garage. Side forward from down to the wall now. Going to be followed by Ash.
you need
And quite steady it. Maxwell optionally just push forward with that classic in hand instead of going for the reload. He will end up getting picked apart. Rotation's still going to be coming in.
We
Texture
lost.
trying to get himself into position, but now is alone. Has that showstopper, but he needs at least one more kill if he wants to go for it. And now he can. Paint shell out to delay.
Does have
Clear
that
that.
showstopper, remember.
Oh, but they saw the weapon swap. But now they're considering that maybe he had gone through over to heaven. Check out the smoke gone.
No way, yeah. Positionally, I think Nongshim just have him.
I'll be fully aware that RB has no teleports
It's too hard.
remaining, so it looks like Nongshim just going to be giving up the space, anticipating that the showstopper is
They're
going
all
to
hiding from the result.
precede the potential defuse. Texture can win this one. Oh, quite be given the opportunity.
Yeah, maybe not anymore. It's a bit too much time being bought by Nongshim. Tap's going to go through.
Look for that. Oh,
Just
that
peeks like it doesn't
happened.
matter.
RB will be able to find
Just
it. So
peeked him like
okay,
he's a
Nongshim,
shitter.
A
Nice
big
round.
round one.
It's a good round as well, isn't it? They, very patient again in rounds when they need to be. They pop the run it back. That kind of prompts a lot of the util dump from GENG, the counter util, to try and keep them out of that B site. They're actually just still chilling.
It came down to that
waiting.
kill. Ash gets that kill and
Then
stays alive.
eventually,
We could raise
once all
ult,
that util
retake.
starts to fade, they
And
pop
everyone
their
else
own,
doesn't
put
feel the
walls
need to
up
like
and
run
force
out.
their way in. So I like that a lot from Xros and from Nongshim. Got a lot of value out of that run it back.
Say it ain't so, bro. Just close it out.
Timeout.
Still a tough ask.
Good
obviously,
timeout.
to get this into
Really
OT.
good timeout
Still
here,
need
and we
3 in a
saved
row.
our result, so not bad.
GENG going to call their last attack timeout, so opportunity for Solo to...
Are you worried about Paper X performance, or is it chill as they already qualified? I'm not worried
Alternate
because,
jerseys as well.
Yeah,
well,
like
because of the
birthdays
consistency
tomorrow.
they've shown throughout the year. That's the main reason.
Yes. And so the 20th, currently the 19th here in South Korea. So tomorrow will be his birthday, and he would love to get a nice, easy sleep tonight
Yeah.
ahead of some celebrations.
Or maybe some celebrations tonight into the birthday.
Are you gonna watch Paper X versus Team Secret?
get
Paper
that.
X themselves aren't gonna show up for that game. Just gonna skip that. They can have the win.
I mean, it was like the same thing over and over and over
Yeah.
again. So something about working and no play. Somebody named Jack.
GTA ad.
Being a dull boy. I don't know. I couldn't really fully understand it, but
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
nah, just said, please win, please win, please win, please win.
The Spider-Man thing's gonna become a meme in my chat now.
Though it's gotten a little bit tougher in the last couple of rounds, and again, Nongshim starting to get that confidence, moving a bit
Fast A
faster
split.
this time towards A.
Oh, Fina going to be spotted there. Relay bolt sent his
Oh,
way.
that's a good
Rascal able to
exec,
find one.
though.
Francis going to be caught. Texture with that show.
It's okay, we have Astral off the retake.
Value, but the site has been broken open.
Spike's been dropped.
Defended. Quick recovery here for RB.
That Cosmic Divide is helping out, actually.
Yeah,
We used it.
going to use this against them.
Spike planted.
Ash sliding forward, able to find one, but at that distance, not going to be getting too much value off that judge now. So it comes down to Khan, trying to see if he can clutch it, and he cannot. Aim punch to all hell by
We're
Danby.
broke.
And suddenly,
We have 2 guys
Nongshim,
on $0.
They are looking alive and well.
Yeah, starting to feel like this is a possibility. Still 2 rounds to go, but these rounds are getting better and better for Nongshim. That's a very crucial kill up on Heaven, by the way, when that spike gets dropped. If this kill does not go this way, that round is over for Nongshim. But because
That's
they
the
can bring
kill.
that spike down to the site, thanks to RB, they can actually contest with it, and obviously they
I need
close it out
Rascal
in
to
the
take
end,
us
so
home.
keep themselves alive.
I mean, this maybe got to start feeling a little bit like deja vu, triggering for Coach Solo, because how many times did
I
we
agree,
see
Pincer. T1's a good team. I'm not even worried about
last
it.
year,
T1 played well.
GENG
Or
make their way
Meteor
up
played
to
like a
12th
god.
round, and then have it slip
And a
through the
lot of the
grasp,
rounds were like
go to
super
overtime
close.
and
Could have
have
gone
it
either
on the
way,
map.
so.
Maybe a bit of...
For how
Side
little
Nongshim has
prep
had a
that
close
Paper X have
scoreline on
had,
this map.
I'm not worried at all.
Against Full Sense as well.
T1's likely going to make it to champs as well.
Gonna look to back away. Has that steel guard and utilize that to try to go for the retake, trying to level the playing field here a bit. Just has to allow this to go through.
Yeah, I don't think you'll half mind this as Nongshim. You've got superior weaponry. You've got a 5-on-5.
It's just not possible with the guns we have. And their post-plant positions. It's just not possible.
And that'll be too easy for Danby.
Trying to go for it now. Won't be able to rip that ult. Actually able to find one, and okay, well, a little bit of whiffage, but he
Do they have
can't quite
ults?
find it. Runs out of bullets on
They're
that
one
Sheriff.
away from
And
Raze
now
ult, or
Nongshim,
Phoenix ult.
one round away from sending this into overtime.
Just don't really have the stopping power there as GENG. Even if you do
B
get
main
the
trap, B
the
main
fight
trap,
that
B
you
main
want,
trap, B main trap.
not
You know they're going to go for that
favorable
B
duels
orb.
when you're fighting, Vandals with Sheriffs.
You know they're going for that B orb.
So now,
Someone
one
call
charge,
it.
another run it back. God knows how many that's been across the map for X-Ross. It's been a lot. And then 2 from another Nightfall.
Kidding. They're not going for the B main orb.
Do it. This would be the most
They're going for
painful
the
way
A
to
main
lose if
orb.
They do go down 13-11.
They're going to try to go straight into A here. A little bit delayed.
I gotta be a 3 here.
They're on main, slide across. Ash only able to find the one.
I would have taken that collab.
Back now, going to be built up, but look at Pina around the back of the flank, but Ivy keeps him covered. Push forward, just looking for information with that Nightbound. Texture now going to be dropping down. The rush in. He finds RB.
That was the crucial kill. That was it. That was it. We have Vi's ult as well. And Vi's is still at
To be
B.
able to get that vision through.
That was
Surely
it.
Not like this, Nongshim.
Please don't
Surely
throw.
not like this.
Please don't throw. Please don't throw. They have a minute to go CT spawn to B. Fuck. Nice, they're clearing it together. Timing! Good timing, good timing for us.
See the gun barrel. The answer is no, but he's still able to find Ivy.
Good catch.
X-Ross now a 1v2.
Charon's very reliable. Rascal's our best player somehow. I'm happy with this duo. I'm very happy with this duo right now.
In the end, just cutting sound.
This is the patient duo. If Texture was alive right now with Ash, these guys have ADHD. They would just be moving around and shit. These are the 2 I want alive right now.
This has to be the choice. I don't think he can go for the drop.
One of each on his
30
util.
seconds left.
Oh, the check, and Karan will find him.
They fucking did it.
13 to 11. They let it get close.
They
but they
win
don't let it get away
Nongshim's
from
map.
them.
This is it. This is their
And that
chance.
is so painful.
Let me
for
see their
Nongshim.
group. Let me see their goddamn group. Let's look at the stats first, actually. Five first bloods. Next cross kind of owned as well. Let me see their goddamn group. Okay. They have RRQ. No, they're the God group, bro. Fuck. Okay, when we play Full Sense, we need to pick every map this guy's deadlock on. We cannot let him go to Jet. We can't let this man. We can't let bro play Jet. If he plays Jet, we just lose. Okay, the game that will decide everything is 1,000,000% GENG versus RRQ. Because I think they'll lose to Full Sense. If they win here today. I think they'll lose to Global Esports. GENG, actually, I don't know, man. Well, you never know. You actually never know.
You're kind of like, okay, that almost makes sense. It's weird that Nongshim can seemingly play better internationally than they can domestically at this point.
It's a very rough map loss.
This guy. This guy's different.
Now getting ready to go over to their map pick. We'll see if this is just going to end up being a 2-0 affair. It's a lot to think about if you're Nongshim.
What team was he on before?
Back into this. I'm also vibing with this mariachi music that we got going on. That's pretty sick. But yeah, how that's all going to shake out,
Academy.
we'll have to just wait and see.
GENG Academy.
Ole!
Ole! Oh, we're singing the same.
Rascal's the future. I said it.
Ole for GENG. Although we almost got another overtime, and I know how much you boys love overtime because we've been getting so many here in Pacific. But you can see how competitive it continues.
Thank you, Pain User. I appreciate that, man. Not doing much analysis right now because I'm hella rooting for GENG. But I do appreciate that. There's times where I lock in, and there's the times where I just want to watch, you know?
I mean, first and foremost, I mean, we have plenty of stuff to go into in that.
You going to watch the next game now?
Really, for GENG, when you talk about the qualifier before EWC, Nongshim knocked GENG.
Have you seen the KRX triple duelist on all three maps? I did see it, but like I didn't watch it.
With their new roster after failing to qualify there, and now they're looking for revenge today, having beaten Nongshim on their own map pick. This is looking kind of interesting now.
I mean, it's revenge all round. GENG have never beaten Nongshim. We take a look at the scoreboard here, and I have to draw your eye down to the bottom.
For you or any bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. That means a lot, man. Thank you.
Really good against Full Sense.
Is that Hyunmin type potential? See, Hyunmin is just like one of those anomaly kind of players, you know, where their talent is so high up there, like kind of like Primi, that no amount of hard work a player can do will ever achieve that level of mechanics.
Looking at Ash and how well he was performing today on the Neon. Thin Paper called it. Absolutely called it there. So it's been,
Like an average player, you know?
it's been a weird day. It's been a weird weekend every single day.
Yes.
But you know, we were touching
Just in terms of mechanics, though. There's way more to Valorant, obviously. But just when it comes to like pure overall reaction time, crosshair placement, all that shit, they are 10 out of 10. So. You say your favorite player is Hyunmin and you don't even watch him. I don't watch him versus Team Secret. Yeah, you're 100% correct. Because I already know he's going to take care of his fucking business.
It's such a big momentum thing. We're in a momentum meta. They get that Phoenix ult so early. That should be everything you need to close out this game. But it just wasn't. I think that to me means GENG were far and away the better team here. Like I said, I think 13-11 is very kind on Nongshim given how they played this.
Yeah, I mean, totally.
What do you think about
agree.
Zekken's
It should be a
performance today?
landslide for you, especially when you're playing
Oh, this is
a
alright.
comp like
I'm telling you, before
Breeze,
Breeze, or before Breeze defense half, I was very happy with how everybody on the team was playing.
In this veto,
The calling was great. Everything was good. Post plants were great.
Absolutely. I think if you're a
Defense
Nongshim
sides
fan,
were
this
also
is
good on
very
Sunset.
frustrating to watch right now.
Just
Ash though, like I was
Fell
gushing
apart.
about. Props to Jen
Yeah.
on the neon. I mean, do you guys enjoy that?
I mean, it was gorgeous to watch. Double entries all day long, especially after losing those opening couple of rounds.
You need to see
Ash was
Zeus,
really
bro.
the
If you
tip
think
of the
Rascal
spear
has a
that
future, you
kind
need
of
to see
broke their
Zeus.
way straight back into this game. It was
Are you talking
phenomenal
about from
watching on the
Secret?
Neon. And honestly, I was kind of questioning the role choices.
Is he enough to
potentially,
save
as
them?
I did with their last roster as well. I was looking at Rascal's Agent Pool and thinking, look, do you mess with the system a little bit to prioritize the
You guys actually
comfortability?
think so,
Because
or are we
quite
just
frankly,
talking shit?
I felt like they played with Zinx's role a little bit too much, and it led to a lot of inconsistency for him.
Watch
This is
map
the
1, I
first
won't
time
be
you've
able to,
even
guys.
seen
I have to
Rascal
sleep.
Be able to
I've been
play
up for a very decent amount of time.
Spammer in
Honestly, that's not true. I've been up 15 hours? 15 hours now.
system and him playing the Neon, and he had a big game here.
Yeah, I think it worked really well for both of them. Ash was entering very, very well, and I felt like Rascal was able to
Plus,
actually
I made a deal with you guys. I said I was going to get on to watch Nongshim versus Genji, and then I was going to go to bed. And everyone said deal. So I don't know why you guys are fucking going back on that. Danby. This agent is a joke.
Like, it just depends on the player, right? But I would have thought about putting Rascal on Neon.
Yeah.
It's his, by far his most played. He's got like 60 games of Neon in his career. The next most is a duelist of 10, and he hasn't played Sentinel. I would have been super worried about potentially making this choice, but it must have been going well for them in practice. Ash has already shown that he can play Info, Enit, Smokes. He's already been the flexible
If
guy
2-0,
for
then map
Genji,
1
so
deal.
that's the
I don't think you
direction
know
that
who
I
you're
probably would've-
negotiating with. I made a deal. We all agreed on it. We shook on it. And now you're trying to renegotiate a deal that I already negotiated. It ain't happening, brother. Maybe next time negotiate better. You signed the deal. We signed that shit.
It's the exact roster you would have picked every day of the week, but sometimes you end up with certain players due to circumstances. I'm not saying that's what's happened here. I don't have any insider
Look
information.
at this guy.
And it
Look at this
turns
guy.
out
Stop saying we, bro. I was sleeping during that deal. Oh, you were sleeping, huh? Well, that's what I want to do. I want to sleep after as well. Do I also get to sleep or no? Just you. You go sleep? No, that's it? Only you sleep, right? Nobody else.
So you can see him pushing them in that direction. Now, as we go into
No,
the
I'm a
second
robot.
map of Ascent, this is the
Fucking
map
15-year-old
that
kid. I was sleeping. But you, the 34-year-old unk, no sleep. You stay up.
That was a big point of discussion, right? And I think for me, I still don't like it but I don't like it not because I want him to be a one-trick, but because it forces him to play so differently. When you're defending on Ascent, especially on that jet, you need to use the up a lot more. You're a lot more passive. It's a lot more about controlling the lines. I like Danby when he's in the action. I want him to get involved because he's
Less
the
sleep,
guy
more
in the
money.
past. That's much harder to
Yes,
do.
if I did this for money, I would watch every single game, and then quantity would absolutely obliterate quality. But because I care about this, and I want a good experience for you guys, and for myself, I would rather have some energy when I'm watching, and not be an absolute drone staring at a screen, looking at radar, saying a few words, and just watching, and not having any sort of enjoyment. That's what I prefer that. Trust me, it would be bad if I sat here watching like 18 hours a day. I would be I would literally, you guys would see me deteriorate in front of your eyeballs. You would see it happen.
Cypher Deadlock. Because we've seen KRX play into that Cypher Deadlock comp, piloted by teams that have been led by Frisco.
No, Sliggy is different from me. I'm talking about me. If I did that, if I did what Sliggy does, I would be a horrible watch.
Which continues into this particular series. It's extremely concerning because not only are they on an Ascent losing streak, but Haven in the EWC qualifier was also extremely winnable for Genji up against Nongshim. I think they're very happy with the last
What player
two
from the
maps in
past
this
would you put on a
Well, one
current
thing's
team to
for
win a
sure is that
trophy?
we look at all of it so far with the meta. Double duelists are definitely here to stay, at least as far as Pacific and some of the other regions are going. And things have changed just a little bit.
Yeah,
for Nongshim.
yeah, look at that. You double duelist, X-Ross over onto the Jet Neon. Not the combination you see as much, you know, depending on which team. That's more of like a foot thing.
But Danby's better than Neon.
Thank you,
This is a good
Junksaw.
change.
Appreciate
I'm
that,
liking
man.
it.
That's going to be comfort for Danby. They got to start out on that attacking side, which means they're going to have to deal with the aggression from GENG on the Chamber as well as the Phoenix Neon. But
You're getting
as
cranky,
I mentioned
Yonk?
before,
Nah.
these two teams have played each other a little bit as of late. They should be well.
Not gonna lie though, I don't know if you guys go through this, but that feeling when you wake up and you're just up, you know, like you're just awake. It's almost like you just fucking took a shot of espresso. That feeling is unmatched. Like in comparison to like any, like it's so nice when you're awake, but like you're just awake. You know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know that feeling? Like when you wake up and there's no, like there's, it feels like you just rested. Like you feel so well rested. And you feel like, no, even if you don't even need coffee, you don't need caffeine, nothing, you're just awake. I had that feeling today.
It
was so
time and
nice.
time again that his Phoenix is incredibly strong.
Yep.
He knows how to set his team up as well as himself with those flashes. Instead, he's going to be playing Jet for what is only the 8th time tracked in his career.
Right, and I mean, I can kind of understand why you're wanting to get Danby off of that Jet.
What
We saw
player in
that
their
last matchup
prime
they
could
played
carry
this
any
map,
team to a trophy?
obviously,
Again,
against
yay. Yeah, for sure.
Not exactly the performance that you wanted from him, but I
Yay
do have to
prime,
sort
when
of-
he's
I'm a
sitting
bit
there,
worried at
you know, guys, Ye's routine was deathmatching in Counter-Strike, by the way. He wouldn't DM Valorant. He would just go DM Counter-Strike servers before he played Val matches. And he just shit on everyone.
some of those role swaps back, you know, maybe alleviating some of that Danby back onto Neon. We'll have to see whether or not that makes the difference. But, I mean, right now, it seems like GENG have got this series victory, maybe not on a silver platter. It's not going to be that easy, you know, it's not going to be spoon-fed to them, but it might be on a nice charcuterie board or something like that.
Yeah, could very well be. But the game is ready to go. The players have loaded up.
CSGO or CS2? CSGO. CS2 wasn't out at that time.
We're going to be able to rally back. We'll see.
I don't think at least. Was it CS2 out? No, it wasn't. 2022, CS2 was not a thing.
Aggregate stats. I mean, overall, 7 outings coming into this one. 238 average ACS on the Jet. We know that he can shoot. So that's not really the concern. It's going to come down to what do the mechanics look like here on that Jet. How clean is his movement going to be? What kind of impact can he find around?
Come on, GENG. Give me a good start to this split.
Yeah,
there's potential with this lineup.
2-0 clean sweeps for Nongshim.
You guys got some guys.
GENG in their matchups in Pacific. It's not going to be the case today, and it might be time for some revenge as well. It's, as far as I've seen, 3 matches between Nongshim and GENG, and they've all gone the way of Nongshim. So it's about time.
Can you ask Ye to stream and watch party together? We had like a stint where we were playing Battlefield 6 together a while back.
I've struggled on a little bit.
I could ask him. I don't think he'd come on though. I don't know what he's been up to. Wow.
They did their research.
Well, that round's over.
Yeah, they know the GENG are going to try to go for this mid crunch, and well, they very quickly beat them back. Texture here with a headhunter. It's just going to be overwhelmed as RB finds himself a 3rd kill. And okay, Nongshim still looking pretty good as far as the pistols are concerned. So looking to go 3 for 3 on that regard.
Very strategic from both teams.
1-0 start.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much the pistols are going to matter if they can't put together the gun rounds, but it is a nice bonus.
Well, it would have to be an ace clutch here for Karan.
Seems
And
a
he's
little
not really
far-fetched.
looking to try to play for it.
A nice relaxing start to the game, I guess, as far as Nongshim is concerned, which I think you could argue is exactly what they need. They come off the back of a very close loss again on their map pick of Split. Emotions are probably pretty high.
We started Sheriffs in the first
Your
round.
way back into this series.
I mean,
Hopefully find yourself another 3-0
Paper X is
lead at the
obvious
start of
one,
this
but
match. Similar to
NRG
the
also
last one,
did
could
Sheriffs a
actually do
lot,
something with it.
especially in their
keep it
champs
going,
run with Brock,
So
with Brock
it's a
and
good start, though.
Ethan.
Getting the pistol.
Specifically
as many
Brock,
rounds as
though.
You're going to be able to get for yourself on this attacker side. Going to be paying dividends for you.
As far as I remember, at least. Maybe more teams did it.
Looks like I'm not gonna
5
be seeing
sheriffs?
any
I don't
real
know.
investment here from
I saw
GENG.
4
Texture
sheriffs from
does
NRG
still
today.
have 7 rounds for that headhunter.
Not 5 though.
Again, going to take at least 2 kills to try to find any real economic damage. Texture going to be pushed out into the open, quickly dealt with. However, they are still going to be pushing into the stack, but a
All
good
right,
turn back
Francis.
from
Whatever, bro.
Francis and Nongshim. Okay, handling this
So
incredibly
greedy.
cleanly.
Yeah, I thought there was maybe going to be a nice little timing there coming from Karen, but not to be. Good coverage from Nongshim. Everything is as it should be.
or maxing.
Maybe
Actual
his
geeks.
shenanigans. Okay, gives the spike over to Francis. They want to charge up that Hunter's Fury as a priority.
Can be a little more impactful compared to an Omen ulti. Some armor rebuys, but
All right,
ultimately no
please.
real damage going to be dealt. RP
Seriously,
starting things
please.
off 5-0, and it's a flawless anti.
Don't get bonus again.
Yeah, nice work. Crossing the T's, dotting the I's, getting every little advantage out of that as they possibly can.
I need Texture to get active here. A little bit.
Already looking
Little aggressive at the start.
on the Neon.
Everyone else can play normal.
An outside shot.
Logically, do you think Argentina has a chance? Logically, I think they have a 15% chance. And all of that relies on the first 10 minutes they need to score a goal.
Over on that Neon.
The longer that game goes on, the higher the Spain's chance gets of winning
where
it.
this actually is going to go.
Right here. Deploying drone.
Drone out and over the top. 2 players going to be spotted. I think RB posted up on the box does not get seen. So if anyone goes for a peek from market, it would be at risk. But for now,
Refs, rigged. Argentina only scored in the last 10 minutes. Okay. Well, he asked for logic. You want to talk fucking...
Like you say, and Ivy's
You want to talk stupid, you can say all those things.
On A, that flash.
Ivy gets 2 kills. This guy's a miracle. A genuine miracle what just happened.
To clean up both kills. That could be an insane way to get another bonus conversion going.
We lost. We actually just lost.
Out on an island. Plays there by himself. The slide forward. Downbeat wanted the challenge of Fina here at Alley.
Oh my god.
But you have to just abandon this.
Really, Ivy?
A quick call. So it's going to go 3 for 3 on bonus conversion as well.
Look, that's pretty easy to shake off, I'd say, as Gen G. You just put that one down to a bit of bad luck. They didn't really do anything wrong. Good flash around the corner. Completely caught Ivy. Just so happened that they lined up and his spam connected. Obviously, it's not a great feeling, but you've got 1 map in the bank. You're not necessarily up against any significant pressure just yet.
Yeah, but there's no way they get away with losing a bonus again and having a good half, right? That's fucking crazy.
See if they can hold on to some guns. That's maybe going to help out, or perhaps not. If
like, I get that's how last map went, but...
It's just feeling exactly like the start of Split all over again.
Yeah, 100%. So, by rights, next round, Gen G should win.
Could be the case. Drop down, Afina. Able to hold his own for 1, but here comes another. Downbeat.
How lucky can Ivy be, man? Oh, I think that's unreal. He's full blind.
0 start once again for Nongshim. Yeah, I mean,
couldn't see a thing.
What are you gonna do? You're playing against Daredevil, apparently.
Yeah. It's just bad luck. Really, that's all that is. But no rifles taken through will kind of hurt the buy a little bit here. See what they end up with. Yeah,
well, fuck.
Pistols and the shoddy for Karen, who's going to try and play up close and personal.
At least make them use Sovalt.
Plenty of weapons to work with. Hunter's Fury as well.
That's good info.
Flashing himself on that one. Just set up the molly.
Wait, Rascal's on Phoenix. Just noticed that.
Getting ready to attack into this A site. Mild pressure being applied from Gen G. Let's see how Nongshim do fare as we get a listen in on the comms.
Karen?
Spike down A.
Wait, winnable. Winnable, still winnable. We need to re-clear heaven here. They can't pick up a gun, right? There's no guns to pick up.
Door now going to be broken.
Ivy's in God spot.
Extra able to grab himself a Phantom.
Teleport's ready.
Ivy's position known. Danby just saying tucked here at Hell. Ash making plenty of noise. Trying to draw the attention.
Good stun.
Will be connecting, trying to go for that up and over. Gets that spot out, but Danby will just take the fight right to Texas
Slide. Run really fast. No way to counter it.
It's a 4-0 start for Nongshim.
Now, that was actually quite a bit closer than it ends up looking, though. I mean, there was 2 very important aim duels that both went the way of Nongshim. There was a point at which, though, it looked like Karen here, when he retrieved the rifle, holding B main, or A main, might actually be able to win himself an extra duel, and then Afina up on Heaven as well. Had he won this, it's a completely different round. So, in the end, good recovery from Nongshim. Nice double at the back end there from Danby to secure it. But you can see Gen G really kind of probing in that round, getting close, and now with the guns in their hands, take matters into their own hands.
Oh, trying to get the catch here, and RB fortunate to be alive.
It's good damage.
That was smokes too. That would have been their smokes gone. And their Omen ult.
Means that they still have those smokes, still has his ultimate, still has that paranoia. can be a thorn on their side. And for the moment, B is completely vacant. Just Texture, an operator in market, currently watching towards mid, but now turning back, which means that Ivy continues to advance, which he will. Might just have a massive backstab opportunity.
God flank for Ivy.
Going wide, but whoa! Exit over to the side!
We'll take it. I'll take it. No, not him again.
Striking, however.
No!
Here at mid, again is going to be good for 2. Cross finding a follow-up. Texture on the peak.
They got cocky. They got too cocky there.
Coming through, and Francis gets himself
Here it is.
a 1v2 scenario. And he's
What the fucking horny?
That's bold. Not finding much with it.
Quick cancel. He's worried about that forward fast scaling. Doesn't want to get caught with that in hand. But if GENG,
please, no miracle here, Francis. I'm begging you.
They're going to feel pretty damn good about getting that ult out as well. Ping's coming down. Swings there. Francis able to find the first.
He TP'd away.
Again. Jumping back with that rendezvous.
He fucking TP'd away.
In a better position. Pulls off the Red Bull clutch to make it a 5-0. The op now lost. Texture still one away from that tour de force.
Oh, man. Again, that really looked like a sure thing for GENG. Karen getting so much space out onto the side. He doesn't win the duel, and then Texture misses the shot. I don't know how Francis gets away with that. I mean, to be fair, it was maybe a little closer than it ought to have been, given the initial setup. But Nongshim doing everything in this map that they should have done in the last map.
Very, very good start.
No, TPing away there is shameless. You have to try to trade that.
Try to fix things and start recovering this. I mean, Nongshim, you took them to this map for a reason. You saw it look very rough versus Full Sense. So you say, okay, we should be able to get an easy win there. We're well practiced. Texture on Chamber.
Rascal's off to a bad start as well. Now we got problems.
So far, not the case at all. Nongshim just
if we can get 6 rounds this half somehow,
the same scoreline they had
I'm okay with that, just because we have Chamber and double duelist.
Yeah, and you sort of wonder,
on attack,
do you have the same X factor that Full Sense does to kind of recover this map if you don't have players like Primi and Jitboys, both of whom were absolutely popping off.
I'll even take 5 actually, yeah.
Matchup. Where is this win going to come from for GENG, or is it already a little bit too far gone? Nongshim getting that momentum back, feeling like they deserve a map 3. Who's going to step up here for GENG? No one at the moment is the answer.
It's a bad round to lose though.
Even spread of mid at the moment
for half buy.
The fragging department of GENG.
Cage triggered.
They're also just struggling to try to get a read. Again, stacking B. Nongshim pivoting, looking to go A. Texture on this peak. I mean, he could find a kill. Can't. It would have been nice.
Well,
it's RB to just win that out. Now Chamber down.
Yeah, that compounds the issues for GENG. Already was going to be a tough round.
They're going heavy cat. They use Cypher ults. Even worse.
Yeah, really liking this. As Athena, well, he will be able to find one.
Here comes Ivy with his 3K on eco rounds.
Inserting to try to intercept absolutely everyone. What? And he's been playing mid this entire time, but they don't lend any credence to this at all.
One enemy remaining.
Has to go for the reload, has to backpedal away. Okay, Ash catches him with a stray shot.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't think GENG do either.
Well, this round's pretty much over. That high-low setup is going to be a tough nut to crack. Impossible, one might say, but Ash is going to have a look.
You have any kind of idea and you hit him with a relay bolt, but not going to be the case. Just a bit of an anticlimactic finish. We'll just swing out, quick little spray down.
Give me 5 at least. You know what? I'll even take 4. I don't want to get too greedy.
Stack deck, 5 ultimates to work with. GENG, this has to be the turning point if they want to make this a 2.
I'll take 4. And no more complaints after that.
Or even just make this a competitive map.
Yeah. It's not looking like it's going to be at the moment. Remember, Nongshim, I don't know, they just seem like one of those teams that can roll over a map. They did the same thing against Full Sense. They got themselves a 13-3 in the opening map. We thought, great, this series is pretty much wrapped up. And then it got harder from there.
Why is it so fucking hot in my room?
They're on. They're one of the scariest teams in Pacific. They are certainly on at the moment on Ascent. Texture is going to try and throw a curveball into this round, pushing his way down middle.
Oh, and that's a tag.
Of course he gets legged. Of course.
17 health. Now has to just play back, trying to offer up support. Artillery with that Hunter.
Neon has a line at B main, so we're chilling. We smoked A main.
But still go a long way.
We have a trip A main as well.
See what the hit is going to end up being from.
Please, just get the entry and get out.
Looks to be a transition back over towards the B side. They've already got quite a bit of space. That maybe should have been stolen away
joking.
from them by Texture, but another whiffed shot. And so Ivy maintains control of B main, and in fact, he continues to push the issue, gets the cage down, starts to pressure in onto that B side himself.
Texture said, all right, see you later, man. You could hold that by yourself.
Keep some rotators on us.
We have 5 ults.
Francis trying to sell the fake.
Clear that trademark. Ash is staying tucked.
Huge kill.
He's able to strike, find the first, but quickly going to be spammed down. Damby there from that market side, able to find that kill, and Texture just cannot align him
We
with
lost.
that
We
ult.
just lost. This is going map 3. It's just map 3.
It's too damn
Nice try.
elusive. Too damn wild.
5 ults and we lost the round.
Yeah, you got the sense that Nongshim was going to get into that B site one way or the other. They just had way too much space. GENG looking a shadow of themselves. We saw such a
It's gone. It's gone. The round's gone. How the fuck are we saving with 3 guys when we literally have 5 ults?
Nobody else really stepping up either. Nongshim at their best. There's no doubt about that. They are looking fluid here on Ascent, making some good calls, good mid-rounds. Getting a little bit lucky in a couple of instances as well. Some fortunate moments. There's no doubt about that.
Gun here.
Ivy, the double kill through the flash, maybe getting away with that fight that he had towards the defensive spawn in the last round as well.
I'm out of here.
You know, life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
This shit is too easy for Nongshim, man. Way too easy.
Right now, GENG doesn't even...
Just no entries whatsoever for GENG. And they have 3 dualists. No one is getting aggressive even though we have 3 dualists.
Too complex.
It is tough. I mean, it's probably about time now for another timeout for GENG. But I wonder what you can really say at a 7-0 deficit, apart from guys, you need to shoot them in the head a bit better.
So silly.
Come down to in a couple of
That
rounds.
shit looks so silly.
Texture, again, has got that 2 to force, and again, going to try to put that to use. But it's hard to have faith that he's going to be able to open this up.
Nothing really going to be seen off that. There's the slide, trying to find it. It's just a hair off. Being able
He
to
stunned
take out
himself.
Damby. Texture getting revealed, has to drop back. Knives are out. Extra
Big kill.
one. Ash
Good trade.
overdrive, pushing forward, is able to
Slides
that
in.
back.
2 in B.
Sprinting, suspicious about this cage. Slides
Nice.
forward. Francis going to be found. The spike now on the
Nice.
floor. Texture finds Ivy. Wall
Nice.
bang across.
Nice.
Scope in. RB down and okay. Damby.
Okay, now he's just going
Do
for
it all.
highlights.
And they're just not really any real hope for this, as the judge awaits him on the other side of this wall.
Okay.
So Ash will be able to find the 3K. GENG find their first round
All
win,
right.
but
All right.
basically have
All
to
right.
run every other round in this half.
Just
have
4
any
more
hope.
times
Much
do
better from
that.
the
Same
note.
shit.
Obviously, Texture getting a little bit more space there from Ash's heroics. So able to start calibrating with that 2 to force. Ash as well. Pretty heads up, aware that Francis is inside of that cage. GENG still got some fight left in them. That round does cost them a couple of key ultis though. So the 2 to force going, you see the overdrive go in, so a lot of that stopping power
Please.
now out
4
of the
more
hands of
times.
GENG.
Nongshim's getting too
The
cocky right now.
old-fashioned way.
A triple commit. And not able to get another operator into hand here. So Texture just going to be trying to hold things
So
down
Refu,
with
thank you for the
hands
tier
up.
1, man. Thanks for the 11 months.
Full forces of Nongshim coming his way. Slide
That's an
forward,
entry.
Ash able to find
That's an
one.
entry.
Texture advancing, does manage to find
I
one.
love it.
Francis will be able to do the wall bang kill, but GENG okay. Still finding their footing.
And we get to save our Phoenix ult,
Steadily for
probably.
now.
We probably get to save our Phoenix ult here as well.
That shock dart, not quite able to find Athena. Plant will come in, but door going to be broken.
Never
RB
mind.
spotted. Curveball swings right into that. Does manage to
Okay,
clear
nice
out the
shot,
ult,
RB.
though, so Maxwell losing that. Francis
Beautiful
trying to find
trade.
the
We know where
reset.
the last guy is. No way for him to win.
Able to do so.
Impossible.
Balling out. RB. Just frantically spraying, trying to find anything that he can as the smoke does get ready to dissipate. The blaze
Beautifully
ball still get in
played.
his face, and he is
Beautifully
just
played.
chipped
Great
down to
utility.
21.
3 alive as well.
Fuse can be stuck.
Okay.
He can retain his
2 more
weapon.
times, guys.
GENG will find themselves a second round in a row.
2 more times. I asked for 8-4.
Nice coverage with the
So
util.
far,
There was
so
no
good.
real chance that the clutch was going to come through there in the 1v3. He's behind a dark
Love
cover
the
and a blaze
aggression.
ball.
All of a sudden, we're playing the comp correctly.
Incredibly unlucky.
I love it. Playing with some balls now.
GENG still, like you say, need to really keep working in this half. It's not a rest on your laurels type moment. You've won 2 in a row, but you still need another 3. And even then,
I swear Ascent is CT sided. Look at the comp though. Double duelist and a chamber.
Oh, once more. Offset on the shot, looking for a little bit more. The stun's gonna be coming in.
What a kill.
Texture.
What a fucking kill.
Oh, he sticks
That's
around,
a big
gets
kill,
the
even if he
no-scope.
died
RP,
after.
However, pressure in. One for that 3-1. Oh, breaks the window, breaks Afina. X-Roll's able to find Karen at the same time, and it's RP! How is he finding more? TP over to the side, a fadeaway shot from Ash.
All right, RB.
Now alone.
You deserved that round.
1v3.
That was nice.
Ivy.
I'll give it to you.
Well and truly in behind, gets the backstab, gets the headshot, and gets Nongshim up to 8.
GENG beaten for pace in this round, which is crazy to think.
Sinex, think of the prime, man.
That opening pick, you thought things would slow down a little bit for Nongshim.
Which Apex teams are going to make champs? Probably Nongshim, probably obviously Paper
Breaks the
X,
glass, and still gets a 2K.
T1,
Illegal.
and GENG.
Rotate was obviously coming through.
That trademark's just not nearly enough protection. Oh, it's so fast from RB.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's that kill onto Afina that's really the one that kind of like turns that round on its head, and then the fact that he even gets more beyond that starts to become a bit ridiculous at that point.
What did he do?
Trying to go for this again, and it's not going to work out. Texture, he just pushed out of his own rendezvous. Doesn't give himself any means of escape. Karan will do well to be able to find 2, but now...
I have no words, man. I don't even know what to say about that. We had 3 in aim in, and we lost.
World away.
Yeah.
Everyone whiffed
no chance
again.
To try to play this one out.
2 is probably too little in that case still. They needed 4 to even make this one competitive, but just as we start to think, okay, GENG might be back on the horse, they might be coming back into this conversation, they get completely obliterated 2 rounds in a row. Over towards A for Nongshim.
I think this one's a third map for sure. We're just going to Haven. There's just no way.
Trying to get a bit pacier outside of A main, and Nongshim just greeting them.
They can't deal with Nongshim's pace. They just can't. Even though somehow we can't. We have 3 duelists, we still can't deal with their pace.
You're getting run down by a team that has, I mean, granted, you've got a Neon, you've got a Jet, you have a Relay bolt there, you've got a lot of pace that you can push. But it's a team that basically has no flashes. You've got a Paranoia from RB, that's it. You look at the end of this round, he still has it. They don't have to be utilizing this to take space early, and GENG are just not putting themselves in the right positions to actually be able to slow anything down. And even when they do find a kill, as Texture did in the previous, Nongshim aren't afraid of it.
I mean, fuck off with how fast she is.
From Maxwell, they need to be going out at the start of the round. If they're not being sent as soon as the barrier drops, then there is nothing for Nongshim to fear.
Timing's a little bit off, but it is hard to judge sometimes, right? You don't know necessarily that Nongshim are going to full send. You don't know that they're maybe going to sit there for 5-10 seconds, so just holds it until the contact comes through, but by then it's a bit too late. Same round out from Nongshim.
Hey, rush again.
And the contact from Nongshim is just a touch of death.
Do we have anything to retake this?
Gonna have
we have some flashes.
This time. I'm not sure that's going to do them.
We got the entry. That's big.
Picking up Ivy on the rotate through mid will
now
help.
they have to worry about flank, which is good.
No delay util in terms of the ultis for Nongshim.
AHX, thank you for another 100 gifted.
They need to get this
Thank you, brother. What the fuck?
Feels like a very easy close,
Thank you.
especially given how the pistols have gone for
This guy's a Saudi prince for sure, by the way.
Check around in the
Just letting everyone know now. There's no way this guy's just gifting 100 every day.
And okay, looks like third round on the table and will be confirmed as Raxel
Thank you, man.
finally gets himself a kill in this half.
Truly.
Is 3 enough, though? You know, I think there's certainly a question to be had there.
He carried our charity stream as well. I appreciate that too.
Thank you, man. But at least they've got something to play with. If they get the pistol, if they have a good start to this half, maybe there's something still to be said. Just felt like they were completely off. Texture was kind of hit and miss. Like I said, Raxel.
Thank you.
He was kind of the standout on split. Some of that inconsistency, I think,
is 3 enough?
For GENG,
if we win pistol and bonus, then 3 is enough.
Well.
Otherwise, nope.
You're not expecting them to be at the peak of their powers.
Trying to see the home gym. That's in November, brother. Actually, way later than that.
They would have felt like they had a chance of beating Nongshim today, but now jury is out on that. Nongshim going to close this map. If they do, you know, I think we still look at map 3 and say that is Nongshim favored.
Oh, for sure.
Do you think Paper X is the worst team in APAC?
A ton of work that needs to be done here by GENG, and it has to start from that pistol.
I can't think of anyone worse.
Every single time so far, Nongshim are looking to go 4-0 in that regard, so see if they're going to be able to find it as they do swap sides. Now you're going to have to deal with Ivy anchoring. Texture, in all likelihood, going to have to be the one going for these lurks to see if he's going to be able to pull it off.
Do you think that the only way to 100 Thieves to keep their current roster is if they... No, I don't think they're going to change roster anytime soon with the form they've hit. Even if they fall off a little bit, they know what they're capable of with the roster now. So
brush it off when things get really close.
They've proven it to themselves and to each other. So every player will probably vouch for each other and the coaching staff as well.
A rare sight. Full half armor classics.
So I don't think the roster will change, even if they have a poor showing. Unless it's really poor.
Okay, swing of the corner, time to try to line it up. It's going to be X-Ross
Please,
and Francis
please, please.
Kills, but Raxkel gets 2.
Please.
Maybe able to find a little bit more impact here from this attacker
Please.
side. Zafina will clean up X-Ross.
Close door, close door, close door, close door, close door, close door.
Fishing for any kind of kill that he can possibly get, but has to back away, and the door is going to be shut.
Nice, we won.
Line up the kill. Ivy dead and GENG.
Nice, it's possible. It's actually possible. We have 2 duelists in a chamber. Oh my god, it's actually possible.
First pistol of the series, and what a time.
And our Phoenix is going to have Phoenix Salt for bonus round.
In the fight for now. Obviously, still have to see how they go in these next couple of rounds.
We just need to not get eco'd here.
Get through this next one, okay, but it's going to be the bonus round. I think that will be a big deciding factor for them if they can take that, really start to put that pressure back onto.
Are you watching next game? No.
Nongshim, then.
But I think we're going to go 3 maps here, most likely.
Discussion around where maybe GENG can go with this map, but for now, it's still a bit of a maybe. It's still a bit of a question mark. Just doing what they need to do.
Don't get eco'd. Just don't get eco'd. If you lose bonus, I don't care. Oh my god, that's so risky. If the guy peeked at the same time, he's just dead.
Just tuck away onto Ivy. Bandit in hand. Looking for that catch, and that's a
good awareness.
Shot. Not able to find that insta-kill. We'll leave him at 15 health, though.
Holding that paranoia. At the moment, it seems like GENG's still a bit tentative to make a commitment. Trying to suss out the information, and that is not the info you want. Now you know Dampy's got a kill, he's got a judge, he's going to be a little scarier in this round as a result. High-low setup.
Nice kill, man.
Gets out with that rendezvous, but does eat quite a bit of damage. So.
Oh, GENG, please, GENG.
It's also going to be rotated over.
Oh, they're all rotating. They're all rotating, and we're delayed. We lost. We actually lost.
They're already on their way to B. This is going to be a 4-pronged defense.
Yeah, they figured it out. Smoke over to Alley, drone to try to investigate around.
I stream Dodo? What does that mean?
Problem for Dami is that, of course, he does have to try to close the gaps here. No, that is a wallbang shot.
The fuck is Dodo?
50. He's reading that teleport reposition.
30 seconds.
So now,
Doda.
trying to cover his vision, but Ashley able to find that second kill. Texture gets
We won.
Dami, and the
Okay,
is going to
we're
be
okay.
good. GENG, keeping 4 players alive, will be able to close out that anti-eco.
Yeah, slow and steady wins the race as far as GENG are concerned. They just take their time about that round, really wanting to slow it down. Great paranoia coming through over on that B site.
EMEA is cinema now, bro. There's 10 teams that could go to champs. Well, same with Americas.
So he's able to find himself another double. And remember,
I'm not going to lie to you guys. EMEA just puts me to sleep. I'll be completely honest. It's a good group stage. Not in playoffs, but in group stage.
Nice entries.
It just does.
Channel that from split.
I wish it didn't. It just does.
Still going to stand a chance here.
I'm just going to keep it real with you.
This bonus round first.
Rebounded in, they hear that tailwind. No, they've gotten that out. Curveball to re-clear into B main.
That's a nice space to have for GENG. Gives them a lot of options, and it puts pressure onto Nongshim.
We have all 5 here.
Scared
my
that
god.
it's going to come. A hit may well come.
We're fucked. We have no option to go anywhere else. Can someone else please go lurk mid or something so I feel like there's an option? Even if it's just delusional.
Here, so they can call a cancel. Drone's going to still spot them deep in B main.
This is very good insert though, but we're going to keep going B, I guess.
Follow-up ping should have seen
It would have been nice to make some cat presence at least before we split B or something. The fact that we're gambling this hard is crazy. I don't know why that. I have a hair in my mouth. It's a cat hair.
Second cage popped.
Yeah, it spotted out that tripwire, so Shock Dart goes through to clear that. And this has been really good push and pull from GENG.
30 seconds left.
It's a very good call from them. If they do inevitably end up hitting this B site, there's no option left for them. To be fair, 25 seconds, they've got to
Please. Go. This is it. Slide.
Have to deal with Ivy. Really
to the left.
Be connecting onto him, but yep, Ash just guiding his sights.
Wait.
Misleading him as
Who does Ivy think he is holding the site down like that?
The plant now in Raxkel wanting to try to up the
He's by himself holding it down like that?
Back off the site, but Navi will be able to deny it. Even just spams Texture down low. Wanted to try to clear this main position. X-Raw's going to go diving forward, finds him in the corner. Going for the usual suspects. Is Afina going to be spammed down as well?
This is how we lose.
2 kills. Player's not even going to be spotted. Dami now on the approach.
Rascal, please.
Trying to hold it down, and he will be able to do so.
Oh my god. He's
Oh,
back.
it was a
He's
very
fucking
slow
back.
start. A brutal first half for him, but that
About
is
time
a
he wakes up.
monstrous clutch for him.
Round 16, round 15, he wakes up.
Now for Gen G, they needed that. They needed that clutch.
This
RB
guy's
with a
nice.
little
This
bit of
guy's
a whip
nice.
At the back end, and Raxco gets it over the line. I thought this was looking grim indeed.
I don't know. These guys just started randomly hacking.
Through Danby with the spam through onto Afina. A 3v5. There was still so much time.
Charon
on
gets
that
2
fight.
there. I didn't even see
But
that.
Quick double.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
And then Raxco.
We actually got so lucky winning this round.
Breathe a sigh of relief, I think, there, if you're Gen G.
Trying to just pick up the rookie.
Why are you with Gen G this matchup? Because I want to see Gen G make the tournament. That's literally it.
No.
I'm like a big supporter of texture.
To get up the double digits, stop this run back from Gen G in its tracks. See if they're going to be able to do so. Recon at the ready, going to be
And they
set
look
up
pretty
over
good.
the top. No shock darts going to be exchanged.
That's basically it.
Into Gen G.
파라 조심해. 나 파라 대기 중.
Plus, Nongshim's already made the event. Let's be real.
그래서 A쇼 가자, 얘들아. 나랑 A맨 보낼 거고 A쇼 갈게.
아직 A쇼 저거 샷건만 조심해 그러면.
Exactly. I completely agree.
미드는 총으로 열 거고 A쇼.
Nah, I don't know about all that. Let's just keep it simple, though.
형 쇼 쓸라러 가자.
가자.
오멘도 다시 팔.
삐가. 얘들아, 패스 삐가.
트랩만 조심하면서 갈 거면.
쓸게 그러면 아웃 찍어. 드론 쓸게 얘들아 앞에서.
속도 좀 업하자. 드론 쓰지 마. 이거 마켓 문 닫아야 돼. 세워 원해.
아래로 빙. 레인 있었다. 레인 블락 까줄게.
Why are we yelling, man?
Sussing this out quite well. Texture getting his first 2 kills, immediately calling for the team to go over to B. As
Big kill. Big kill. Big kill here.
To be spotted out through the cage.
Fuck, they're all here.
Yeah.
Nice. We should be alright now. 9-7.
Upgraded over to a fan.
I still don't think they're going to pause at 9-7. But if they lose another gun round, they'll pause.
Once again, will.
No, surely not.
Suddenly.
He's aware. He's aware we're about to do this. Can someone
A little
jump?
bit stressed out here.
We lost.
Isolates it down
We
to a
fucking
1v1.
lost.
On the far side, no real reason to try to go
That's a
for this
beautiful
push.
smoke and a beautiful
Smoke
reposition,
landing,
brother.
Recon.
I love this from you.
Set forward, clearing out that smoke.
Charon, man. If anyone is as reliable as this guy, point me to him.
Francis has a drone and just doesn't really have the time to try to go for this one. Leaps in and Karan has
There is
the
no one.
headshot. Oh, spares their plushes. That got a hell of a lot closer than you would have anticipated. But
He
Gen
lives for
G
that shit.
still do manage to come out on top.
The Gen G fans in the crowd are holding their breath every single round. 2 1v1s go their way. To be fair, this probably shouldn't have come down to a one-on-one. It was a much better
He
setup
fucking
Gen
lives for
G,
that shit.
3-on-1, but good effort from Francis. Sharp shots.
I mean, at its peak, it's a 3v5 into a 1v1 in a thrifty attempt. Certainly feeling unnecessary from a Gen G perspective.
Yeah, some good damage done for Nongshim. There's no doubt about that. You can see what it's done.
They have so
G
well.
low on the money, but still in with a chance. Extros
Nice shot.
starts well.
Great shot from him.
Oh god, we're committing to this. They have 3 here, including an op.
Trying to take the space.
That's too
right
hard.
there alongside Ash, but the shutdown is swift. I mean, they just quickly overwhelm them.
Wow. That round was quick.
And what more are you meant to do? Everything you just threw at this round, nothing stuck. 2 ults committed into it. And all of the weaponry going to be lost.
Take flight.
Thrown to surge.
I don't know. The way APAC teams play
Cleared out.
sometimes, it feels like they have
Exactly where he
4
is.
dinner reservations they have to make.
How many bodies
And
do they
like
want
dentist
to throw at him? It's gonna
appointments
be
and
my
all these
question.
other places they have to be.
None, apparently. Where's Ivy off to?
It's Orb Collection.
Getting the orb.
Get that neural depth online. And then have him maybe just swing around the back. I mean, you still have 40 seconds, so this is all just to try to play him in to get this kill.
Have you seen Baby Bay tweet the dissing the regular dude? Yeah, I did.
Yep, he is still here.
30
Francis will
seconds left.
need a dink through the corner, so backs off a little bit. And here comes, oh wow, what a timing red there by Raxel. Just can't find the kill, so Ivy will be able to collect it. One away from a neural depth.
Ah,
Good
boy.
min-maxing.
And they have ults coming up. This is a
Their
problem.
campaign on the defensive side. A bit of a change up from Gen G in that one. They've had a lot of success.
At
in
least
the
we're one
half
away
going
from
slow. They
Sovalt
try to
as
go
well.
A little faster
We
this
can
time.
fight
It might
for
be
A
off
main,
the
get
back
the
of
orb.
fact that Texture did
Fake
go
B.
down in mid there. That they do make that call.
As long as we insert somebody cap.
Standing and delivering. So be intrigued to see what Gen G do in this upcoming round if they slow things back down.
Push back the mid upper.
Try to
That's
sort
step
of toy with
1.
those
Push back
rotations,
this
play
mid
with
op.
the mid rounds a bit more.
If there is a mid up.
Seems to have been more successful for them.
And now you've got 3 ults to try to work with. That Hunter's Fury going to be a big one. Shut down some of these attempted rushes onto the site. Downbeat out in the mid.
Oh my god, we're
Full
away.
jump spot though. We'll be able to see the 2.
Same setup for Xros.
Good smoke. I like this default. I love this default, actually. I don't just like it, I love it.
So drone out for Athena. One out.
Xros wanted to go for this peak.
Nice
Spot.
jiggle, man.
Little exit damage.
They know this guy's games. They know the kinds of games this guy plays.
Tension over middle, but neither really end up taking that mid control. It is back towards B main though, where GENG are going to set their sights.
Now we know where their op is as well.
Don't half mind it. That is where they have been most successful in this half.
Beautiful
What
texture.
a bait. Intentional
That was a
or not,
nice
it
trap,
ends up
I'm not
working
gonna lie.
free.
Just no
Texture
flash
ready
is
that
crazy
counter
there.
swing.
Without any flash, that trap just becomes kind of bad.
Ford has come through, not trusting that Xros has remained on Cat.
It's a big win for GENG. Not only is it space in B main, it's also the opening pick. You now have a 5-on-4 to play with. Athena coming up on that Hunter's Fury. If you do get the plant down here, presumably it comes from Athena, you're going to have a fantastic post plant setup with numbers advantage and
All right.
a really good delay
Well,
ulti.
we're hitting.
30 seconds
Oh,
left.
and
Bang,
Hunter's
here we
Fury
go.
is
Silvault.
blind
Go,
committed by
go, go.
Francis.
Silvault this.
TP now to join in on this other side of the map. Going at the ready with the
Do we not have
slide in to
Silvault?
his demise.
No, he
His
doesn't
eye
have
getting
it.
up two from heaven.
Who took the
Looking
warp?
for Morbid Car, and we'll be able to take him down. The time,
Yes!
however, going to be dwindling, but Xros cannot stay alive.
10
Door going to be
seconds
shut. Francis trying
Oh!
to squeeze his way in, but he just cannot.
What, did he
However,
turn?
the plan interrupted. What? They have to kill him. They just don't have the time. Texture trying to
Are
find
you
it, but he
fucked?
cannot.
Are you fucked?
It is a Red Bull clutch. How in the hell has GENG let that slip?
That is a huge fumble from GENG. Why are they planting open?
Oh, that is one for the nightmares tonight.
That might just lose GENG this map. I mean, they looked like they were coming back into it, didn't they? This second half, it's been better. But that is a mistake that they will not be able to come back from, you would think. Let's have a look back at it. Well, he actually missed the initial exchange.
Timeout.
Oh yeah,
You need a
that is
timeout.
Absolutely a time.
I was looking at
This is
Texture on
slowing
the
down.
camera
right.
after that round, and he was not happy. He was, you know, really...
You saw Texture's face? I
Like,
did.
He had his hands up in the air.
He was
like,
fucking
what,
pissed.
What was that, guys? Like, what? It's just incredulous, you know?
Yeah. Now, I mean, across the board, just so many.
Well,
mistakes
there
in
goes
the
that
span of
map.
5 seconds.
Yeah. That's what happens, though. Pressure,
Sure.
time, you know, and unfortunately, when you play on a stage of this scale, when you are against players of this caliber, you can't afford to be making those little mistakes, but it is so much easier to make them.
Oh my
The pressure
god.
is
All that hard
amplified.
work for
I
what?
mean, we have the benefit of being able to sit back
Look at
and
this guy.
observe this stuff.
Is that
We're not the
Sam? I don't
ones
get
that
it.
are
Sam
in
does the
action.
exact
There's
same
one of
thing.
the armchair analysts out there be like,
Where's
"Look, I'm
Ronaldo?"
Number 3, and I could do better than this player. No, you can't. You'd
No.
get your ass kicked if you tried to get
Absolutely.
on the stage, and you'd probably just be pissing yourself
Yeah.
over the pressure of it. So it is difficult, but it is also incredibly frustrating.
I mean,
And
that-
you do expect more from players this season.
Correct. And that's the thing. That is the expectation. You're going to play
It's
on the
raps.
stage. You're
I'm
going to get paid the
sorry.
salaries. You're going to be a professional player. Like, the expectation is that you coordinate that and you actually execute on that correctly. But
Damn, these casters are going in.
those mistakes happen.
If you're a professional
That's
player,
punished for them, and we'll see how much of a punishment that is going to be for GENG.
you
Because
can't be
that
making those kinds of mistakes.
just pushes that deficit back out to 4. Nongshim now only a couple of rounds away from closing out a set.
But hey, we've seen worse than that, honestly.
10-8, it would feel like
On
GENG
a
would have the
stage,
momentum. It would
shit
feel like they're
happens.
Coming back. Game has changed.
Yeah, exactly. 12-5. If you're a pro player, you got to close that shit out.
Dexter trying to see if he can get this catch. Xros in the meantime, he is just killing 2.
It's just
His
over,
ult's getting
man.
value.
It's
Textures
just
is getting
over.
Basically none. Shoot around
Wait,
the side, though, eventually will
wait.
be
Surely
rewarded.
not.
Yeah, and Raxcol is going to try and push the issue as well. Wants to try and back Texture up. They know there's an avenue into this B site. Danby trying to chase them down with that overdrive. Francis for
GG.
the double. Holding strong, and Danby
Good rotates
in to
from
help him
Nongshim.
out. 12 on the board for Nongshim, and it seems like this might be the end of the road for GENG. A hard-fought second half, falling apart.
That is a nasty way to lose a cent, though. I'm not going to lie.
It's just been crumbling now. 5 rounds needed.
At least it's Haven next, though.
It just feels like they have the momentum back on their side. Clean shots here from Xros. I wasn't really even too
Damn.
certain what to
Francis
expect
just
from him.
single-handedly won them the game.
Anticipate he's going to be bringing that operator to bear. It's not something we see too much from him. It's been a lot of Dambi with that operator.
Unless there's no unless. There's like zero unless.
Oof, one-way smoke. Texture almost caught by it, but gonna be okay. Another attempt towards B main for GenG. Spotted out, and Ivy just wants to get
What makes
into the
this
thick
guy
of things,
think
wants
he
to
can
finish
do
this
what
off
he
for
just did?
Nongshim. Ends up being a 1-for-1, which isn't exactly ideal for the defensive side. Does sort of open some gaps up, particularly when it's your Sentinel that goes down. Ivy with ulti online as well.
Pretty costly, but still comfortable enough position with a 5-round lead. So even if this does go GenG's way, you have it for the follow-up.
It's an unorthodox round as well for Nongshim. They're going to push their way through middle, and this timing is looking pretty good for RB. Trademark there, though.
Here. They're close enough that if he sits up the smoke, they should be decently aware of this. They're just going to go for a shallow one. At the moment, they're not going to be checking for it. It's just enough that he can drift right across.
That's so cheeky.
We lost.
Smoke into the face, the door going to be shut. Spray from Dambi, looking to be rewarded, but it forces the exit from Texture, and RB is able to strike. They've been outdone again as Dambi looks to bring this to an end, but it's going to be RB.
We lost.
That final shot out from main, 13-7, a big swing back here from Nongshim, losing their map pick and bodying GenG on their own.
Yeah, I think we all knew where that one was going. Unfortunately for GenG, it felt like they ran out of steam at a certain point. That second half, 2 1v1 clutches went their way. Round 3 and round 4 of the half, and you thought, okay, GenG might be back. They are starting to put some scoreboard pressure on. And then as soon as it flipped the other direction, it was over. Nongshim just steamrolled them. So we go through to a map number 3. Both teams having some good moments this series and some bad moments this series, I think it's fair to say, and that tends to be the case when you go to 3 maps.
Oh, hell yeah, the trumpets are back. I love it. This is the new map 3 anthem is what this should be. This is our Silver Scrapes.
I mean, can we do some
I don't think we can win this game anymore.
As well? That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I fully support it. But Nongshim, I mean, they gave up as many rounds as they got on their initial win streak. It was a 7-0 start for them. It felt fated to just send this over to a 3rd and final.
Deb, thank you to tier 1.
To decide it all between these two teams of GenG. They're the ones that now need to have the fish brain. They need to be just forgetting about this map, getting prepared.
Yeah, I don't know what this music is. I think they accidentally played this.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if they meant to play this song.
Their best opportunity. This was their map pick.
I think it's shuffled to this playlist somehow.
Very competitive map, but not the case. And so, as you say, Haven is the map that's coming up next, and we'll find out whether or not it is going to be Nongshim this year in 2026, 3 from 3 against GenG.
Analyst Desk, back to you guys.
Unk, are you sleepy?
Along with the mariachi band this time, singing and playing for Nongshim. Really strong win here for Nongshim.
Do you think Nongshim is the best team in the world right now? One of, for sure. They are a contender to win an event no matter what this year.
We're stuck in
any event they're in, I always think they have a chance to win it now.
Too much for GenG
after that first one.
Back. Once again, Nongshim came out swinging with a pistol and bonus, but they kept that momentum this time. All important for this team.
What do I think of Morgan Rogers? I don't think he's a $120+ million player.
I think that's so important as it threw off GenG's prep, meaning they could steal away their opponent's map pick.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, finally, Nongshim has broken this loss streak that they've been suffering on for quite a while on this map, and maybe they found the combination that's going to be working for them, especially because GenG, I feel like this is a map they had some degree of confidence in. It's another map where you have someone like Texture on the chamber that he's been playing quite well lately. They got the opening win in their series against Zeta on this map as well, so I think GenG were feeling pretty confident about picking this.
What do you think is the problem with EMEA?
Surprised to see.
I think EMEA is solid. And I actually think they're getting... I just think... I mean... What's the problem with EMEA? I don't really know, like... I don't know how to answer that question without it sounding condescending. But it just feels... Okay, honestly, it just feels like their chem is not as good as America's and APAC teams at the highest level. They break down chem-wise. I don't know. They also do have this slow playstyle, this slow, methodical, defaulty playstyle that they don't really stray from either. So I don't know. Like, I think EMEA matches up well against Americas, but I don't think they'll match up well against APAC, for example, in like a tournament run. But I don't know, with the Americas teams, it just kind of, it's just, this game is just fucking matchup based.
Like, not even looking at him, honestly, just responding to that A main pressure, and then he's going to keep pushing the issue all the way straight up through tree and catch GENG completely off guard. All of while, Ivy is pushing straight up middle, so both the Cypher as well as the Omen, and the pacing that you get from those two, as well as the initial pressure that you get in the mains for Nongshim.
Actually, I can explain it. EMEA try to play too perfectly, right? They try to play everything and min-max every situation. They do try. And a lot of the times they do succeed. However, you can't do that every round, right? You can't do that every single round. Because if you play against a chaotic style of play, that will inherently change how you play. And I think that uncomfortability fucks up EMEA. They have a hard time adapting to that sense of uncomfortability, I think is the best way.
To kind of dig Nongshim
like in the
out
moment.
of some pretty rough circumstances, but 100% it's what makes Nongshim a dangerous team, because it's why I say about Nongshim, I almost don't want to see them change things up too much or take too many risks, because I prefer a Nongshim who is going to play the same comp.
EMEA is not comfortable being uncomfortable, you feel me?
Timing, change up their pacing, look at how what the other team wants to be kind of doing. They're always trying to stay one step ahead. They might throw the same fast lane up or the same jet dash in or the same set of smokes, but this time it might be a fake, this time it might be a quick alert from Ivy, this time it might be a double TP from RB, and that what makes them really annoying to play against, because you can review their film, and this is why I say it's hard for the international teams who haven't been in the server against them to play them. You can watch Nongshim play all day, but when you're actually standing in the site while they're executing around you, you've got no idea what's happening.
Well, that definitely happened on Ascent. I mean, this is GENG that we're talking about. Surely they do have the reps and the knowledge against Nongshim. Now we're gonna be going into map 3 of Haven. I mean, Morgan, you're making a really strong case. Earlier, you were supporting GENG, I believe.
Yeah.
So what do you think now that things are rolling out the way they are?
You know, I think, to quote Frost, unlucky. Unlucky. That map 1, I felt like they were far and away the better team. Map 2, I feel like they had some good fight in them, but it was sort of too little too late. I don't think they're out of this series by any means, and I will say I like Haven as a map. For GENG, I think texture on that chamber is very, very strong here. I think it suits them very well. It's a map that they understand. I think I'm still happy with my prediction. I think the pressure
if
is
offers
more on
come, will you
Nongshim,
ever
to be
coach a
honest.
team?
I think they're going to roll straight through with that.
I wouldn't take a
kind of bounce back
high level
on
team
set.
offer. I think I would try to coach like a tier 2 team first. And then actually know that I'm good at it before I just like hopped onto a top team.
Texture uses it.
Yes.
He does a really good job of feeling out the pressure and rendezvousing away to be able to read the setup. But that's when Alakia was IGLing for GENG. We did see a game between Nongshim and GENG in between the two stages. It was actually one of the qualification games.
Coach your
EWC,
mods
where
were
GENG
hella
did
good.
end up losing, and it was a very weird game of Valorant. I think it was like 10+ round attack halves for both.
I realized what kind of coach I would be. I was helping out a
those...
team and I realized what kind of coach I would be. I'd be fucking annoying to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. I had a scenario where I asked a player why they did something, and they didn't say, I don't know. What did they say? They said... They gave me a horrible explanation. It pissed me off. And I stayed on that topic for 20 minutes until the person admitted they were wrong. I have a very hard time dealing with people that can't say I don't know when they don't actually know why they did something. They try to like explain their way out of it, and then they justify their horrible explanation. I have a very hard time with people like that. Like, just say I don't know. I don't know why I did that, honestly. In the moment, I don't remember. I said sorry for like 10 minutes, man. That wasn't you. You would never do that, Derek. You're very coachable. I can tell. I can tell by your demeanor you're a coachable guy.
Listen, he did get bullied. I have to agree with you there. But I do think Haven is a little bit different. I think the way you can play around a lobby is better, and we know he loves to sit on that deep line on C.
But the thing is, like, my goal is always to make people better. Like, I'm not sitting there trying to argue just to be right or something. Like, I know I am right. Right? I fucking watch this game all day. I'm right. But if I am wrong about something, I'm able to admit it in the moment. Right? I am able to admit it. I've been wrong about plenty of things, and I just admit it right away. It's like, okay, I'm wrong in that situation.
To adapt to what they've already.
But it's not like Valorant isn't black and white, right? You look at it as what's the best play, right? So there could be a good play, a better play, and the best play. I might be arguing the better play, and this person might be arguing the best play. A great player or someone who actually knows will always be able to differentiate between the two plays. Both are good, but one is better than the other. One has the highest reward with the least risk. And that's what you need to assess and discuss. And come to like a compromise.
I guess just not tight like that with Vic being Vic, Victoria. I mean, yeah, it's not a big deal to me.
Alrighty, well, it's a big deal here as we go into map 3 for both of these squads wanting to come out victorious. GENG, massive changes coming into this stage, wanting to prove that it has staying power. Looked good in their first series, but against a weaker opponent on paper in Zeta Division, Nongshim.
Spain versus Argentina prediction, I said 1-0 Spain.
The real deal. They've been finding their form, they've been finding and
Spain is going to score that weird 60th minute goal and then sit back and just pass around to win the game.
Right.
Moving X-Ross
and then Argentina's going to start raging around the 75th minute. Crazy fouls, couple of yellow cards. You know how they do.
As well as Athena.
I agree, but let's not forget that Nongshim did 13-3 full sense on this map.
Well, that's significantly better from Texture. And this all plays in Ash, who's looking for that second. He will be able to get it before getting taken down.
Wait, why is it when I pay don't pay attention, GENG locks in?
On this A-main approach is 2 bullets remaining in the head.
I'm not looking. I'll look at that shot.
Plays this patiently, waits
for
the
next question
to come through. So some space going to be offered up for Francis and Ivy on this approach. Can they get this plant in play?
And they'll be allowed to get
ask something.
GENG thinking about how they want to make this retake happen. They've got a paranoia to work with. If that connects, Tech Shot can get a lot of work done.
Francis not quite one shot.
Or maybe not.
Will be able to have a big reply, but Athena
jump.
Sitting him down now. It's all on
Attaboy. That's what I'm talking about. That's a mature player.
So another pistol, their second of the series to start off Haven.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean,
does that jump show up on the stats page? No, it doesn't.
Playing the exact same composition, so if they can find some of that form again, then it's going to be a tough day at the office, I would imagine, for GENG. But heard the analyst desk talking about Texture specifically and how much impact he can have, obviously on the chamber on this map, and immediately out the gates, a nice sharp shot to kick things off. Now, he didn't really follow it up with a whole lot, but he had Ash tucked in the corner, kind of overlooked a little bit by Nongshim, getting away with 2. And from there, it was a bit too much to recover. Still not.
Vanessa, do you even need sleep? Do you even sleep, gang? I try.
But good start.
I think I've been getting pretty good sleep, honestly. Schedule is decent. I skip matches I don't care about.
The Stinger, and he is in a position to make a bit of difference.
Especially in the regular season. Ash, give me one more. You're dead. Okay, he gave me one more. That's all I asked.
Okay.
How does Athena die?
I thought the Molly was going to be the thing that burns him to a crisp, but.
Why do you? Okay.
Quick to draw that weapon out. Backpedals away as Paranoia going to be sent over towards him. Fairly isolated here. Wants to try to get rid of that Cypher. Get them back into an advantageous position.
Weapons retrieved for Nongshim. They're on their way back into mid. Just going to try and change this
round.
We
hear all this. We hear it. We hear it. Watch the maturity of Karon here. Gets one, lives.
Somewhere.
Wait.
Karon gives up his position though. Towards
this is way too mature. This is like elderly mature.
I'll be up close.
He didn't even go for one.
You know about
and now they have a judge angle?
That judge has been collected. Throw ball's going to be good, and RP. It's almost like he had aim.
Look at Texture. Ready for that flank. I love it. I love it, Texture. I really do love it. Because you know it's Ivy. You press tab, you know it's Ivy, you turn around. Ivy is the new calm.
See the swap to the judge as well.
It's calm with Alpha your aim.
Yeah. Probably should, given cost of it, but it's going to be a 2-0 start for GENG.
I like that from Nongshim, honestly. I think that was a good effort in the 3-on-3. It doesn't obviously pay off for them, but you could definitely see the puzzle pieces almost falling into place. If maybe the Stinger gets one or the Judge gets one, you've got that pretty fast flank, honestly, coming through.
This bro is
really
perma-flanking.
Too much of a concern because you had clean entries onto the side. But if one of these players is still alive, if time is becoming
from this point forward, I want someone in the chat to just keep count of how many times Ivy is just full flank. Just nowhere near his team. He is dedicated lurk.
Did lose a few guns, so it's not looking fantastic on their side.
Oh, Dambi out in front of that one. Does eat quite a bit of damage here as both players, he and RB, tucked into the corner, but Dambi still able to fight his way out.
Okay, this is one round already. Well, two.
Two Spectres still going to be held. Texture, a bandit behind the Headhunter. And it's just going to be a quick little pivot into B, it would seem. Standard practice for an anti-bonus.
That's his job, though. It's his job.
Much different looking.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like hate on it, but it is the truth.
Very.
We lost this round, by the way. There's no way to win this post plant or this retake.
What they do here. Texture might have a cheeky little timing here. As a 1v1 against Francis that he's able to connect with the headshot, but realistically, does it impact the round all that much? Probably not.
It's a big kill.
RB.
Let's get that gun.
Whiffy there. Full flash onto himself. But
what the fuck?
Drift forward off that tap. He's able to find the headshot as well. But Spectre not going to be delivering
we win that
too
round.
Much.
We literally win the round if he gets that kill.
Of course, at least the armory buy out of Ivy, but that is a very good bonus considering that widely what they had was a bandit and 3 Spectres. So I think if you're GENG, you're certainly not upset about that.
Yeah, call that a win. Texture straight onto the op as well, so he's going to want to have an impact early on in this half. Brilliant entries again from Dambi.
Yeah, good entries.
Double.
They probably do the same hit again, or they fake it.
For a second, maybe that inside of this smoke, maybe that Spectre could make something happen, but not to be this time.
Good damage either way. Good bonus.
Stressful one though.
We'll see what Texture does.
Same A control. This time we're not fighting it though. Neon Omen fast rotate. We can hold A off if we have all 3 of them here.
TPing up on top of the bricks. We'll drop down. Big turning point around.
Is this a look for Ivy situation? I think it is.
We'll see if they could do so.
Yep.
We go ahead and
GENG's game plan is look for Ivy. Found him. Fuck, he's killed us. Are you fucking joking me?
먼저 해줘. 트레이드만 잘 대줘. 트레이드만. 페이드 하나요? 먼저 칠게. 나도 롱으로 갈게. 피닉스 궁 있다 했네. 역습 나는 거심. 해븐.
Please, Rascal, I'm begging you. You're blinding your goddamn teammate. Rascal, please.
Now just trying to stay tucked at hell.
He drones it. Coward.
Here, the drone will confirm it. Push forward. Texture.
I respect it, Texture. I respect that.
Enough with that shot. Fina now just looking to
and then
be
he okay. Respect on the jump as well. Well played, Nongshim.
Oh, there's a real window of opportunity here, but I believe just Raxcool team flashing on that swing on the site stops Afina from going forward, and they could have had a hell of a lot more.
There is no world where Ivy should get the second kill. Not one single planet.
Does. We saw it in that first map, finding these really cheeky early round fights where he just seems to have this sort of sense of timing and sense of the fights that he can take. Tech shot, no connection. Let's have a look at this flash. That was a bit of a half flash, if anything. So probably
have been clean.
Not too bad.
Run it back, and that Hunter's Fury is still going to be online, one away from a neural theft. Nongshim getting themselves everything they need to start building up a win streak.
Okay, I like this like late round A control. I actually like the idea a lot.
Final one. Held it base, the paranoia goes through the reswing out, and loses his head as his will fall.
Nice shot. Okay, 44.
Phoenix ult.
They don't have Phoenix ult anymore either.
Gotta call the cancel here.
I was gonna say he's still looking to stay tucked, but it's spotted out as the drone goes forward.
Where's Ivy?
Hunter's Fury gonna be called in. Afina trying to
nice
find that kill. Gets himself 2.
Nice kills!
Oh, and Nongshim, they are getting lost in the sauce
And we have a flank. Yeah. We have him cut off.
Yeah,
he can't leave.
Overzealous from Nongshim. They know there's multiple members towards this A site. They even spot 2 with the run it back, and they still commit to it.
Don't you dare fucking lose this round after all the work you've done, buddy. Yes, sir. What a round from our fade.
From Afina, a 3K for him.
We deserved to win the last round, by the way, so that just made up for that.
Into the lead.
Nongshim will be scratching their heads at that one. We have a look back at the replay here. I hope we'll see that runner back.
Okay.
As the push goes straight on through. But it was a nice 2K here from Afina.
Man.
There's no doubt about that.
Good job not reloading here.
Give some credit for some sharp shooting.
Ah, lovely.
You're walking into a stacked side, you know, and yes, you've got the Hunter's Fury sort of layered over the top, trying to cause a bit of pressure.
Guaranteed C hit. I'm calling it, chat.
3 players at this level, they're going to try and shoot you back, and a lot of the time they're going to connect with those shots as well.
Is
so
it B?
a little bit
Fuck,
of a
it's
mishap
B.
for Nongshim that they're going to have to now recover from.
Get out! Get out! Run!
There, Gerbold's trying to buy some space. Meanwhile, Ash
Guys,
trying to pinch out
we've left
from
Ash
mid.
by himself.
Pass lane set up, pushing past that one. It's going to be X-Frost able to
Guys,
peel back some of the pressure.
no.
Ivy able to find one.
No,
RB
no,
with
no, no,
another
no, no.
weapons now going to be grabbed. It's just Raxel and Karon left standing. Full pivot over to the
We
A
lost.
site through the connector. And Nongshim look to tie this up with a cheeky round of their own.
Dambi's on the jog. Wants to take that space, and I think he's going to catch Raxel off guard as a result. You're just not expecting someone that accelerated on a long. What can Karon do in the 1v3?
Save.
We did have a mid trap. It just got separated because the garage guys had to fall back. And then the mid guys are just sitting there by themselves at that point.
Ash, no money to work with, no overdrive, so yeah, he's
So it
got
was
to
just
back
so
away.
disjointed.
3-3. What a response as we go into just what ends up being an average APAC round.
I think we were expecting a C split, and then it's just 3 mid at that point.
El
And then you
Clasico.
just crunch them.
Fast forward the B movie.
Tied up here in map 3. GENG are not rolling over in the fashion that I thought that they would. I did think this would be a little bit of a cleaner game for Nongshim.
If you're going to fight mid, why put 2 guys garage? Because they were going to crunch it. If the team goes B, the garage guys
They
peek
forced a third.
with the B guys.
You've got Athena
And then if these guys go
Raxel.
garage, the B guys go down
Having
mid
some
and
pretty significant
crunch.
impact in this series so far.
The second garage guy is insurance.
It's kind of the building blocks of what this GENG
And also
lineup
breaking
could
dart
be
and shit.
later on in the season, but you know, you have to obviously wonder whether there will be a later on in the season as well if things do go poorly early on in the piece. So it's not a whole lot of time necessarily to integrate these 2 players when you could potentially play like maybe 5 games in a season, right? 2 of which happen in the first week.
We need to win this round, or our money's gone. We must win this round.
Space offered up now.
It's a must-win round here. Texture as op, we have good ults.
Going thrifty into
I like this reaction, to be honest. I really do. They don't have a single player sewer because Ivy is always on dust too, while his team is A.
Fast scale forward. Nongshim never really slowed down at any point. Might fall across. Going to be connecting onto at least 2 players.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Ivy.
it's a good flank from Ivy, isn't it?
No trademark here. Oh, immediate
Nice.
shutdown, but okay, Ash able to find Dambi means that Raxel can be safe off the
Look at
back of
Ivy.
that ult.
Look at Ivy.
Meanwhile, TP out, and this is a big cancel call from Nongshim.
Oh,
Purple,
he's got
however,
red.
reads this beautifully.
got
They know
red.
exactly where Ivy's going to be on this timing.
Where's Calm? Behind you.
This gets a bit chaotic now for Nongshim. Next kill has to go their way, otherwise this round might be one for GENG.
Surely you just keep this quiet.
Always behind.
I would think
No,
so, but
Francis is going to try to make this happen.
the thing is, if you try to do that, you know, Texture's watching for it.
Okay, they're taking that.
Maybe just too many question marks on
Oh
that
my
side of the
god,
map.
is this a
Either way,
flawless
Raxel
round?
will gonna be good for
It
another
almost
kill.
is. I'll
Finally
take that.
got RB's
That's
head,
a
but
big
nothing
round for us to win.
down.
If
Alone
GENG
handle
lose that
GENG
round,
as
their
well
money
once
is gone
again
for the rest of the
being the
fucking
lead.
half.
Very easy for us to look at that and say, oh, why don't they go C? But
Holy
the reality
fuck.
is maybe it's a case of better the enemy
What
we know
a
than the
flash
enemy we
from
don't
Rascal.
For Nongshim
What
there.
awareness
They'll be
there.
aware if they plan on B.
Very
probably
few in the
where
world
retake's
flash
gonna be
that
coming
angle.
from. But if they try to rotate through to C, they don't really know what that setup's going to look like. How many people have kind of filtered all the way through the defensive spawn? Is there anybody watching that cross?
That is insane.
So in the
I'm not
end,
going to lie,
they
that's
kinda go
insane.
with the known quantity. Obviously, it doesn't work out, but I think when you're in a 3-on-5, it's kind of hard to make the right choice either way. It seems if you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yo,
Very
there's
good,
passion
though.
here too.
Understanding of exactly where that cipher was going to be. They say, okay, they're attacking on the A site. This much time has gone by. We've given up this much space. No one's
Lucky
been watching
flash.
in the mid.
That was not
I
luck.
reckon Ivy's going to be in connector. So, great understanding and cognizance from Raxel or whoever had made that call.
Well, you know Ivy's going to be up to those kinds of tricks, right? We've been seeing it
What do
all
you
game.
think? What does Heretics need to do? Get over the hump?
See what kind of gaps he can try to exploit. But, you know, it is...
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. Get on a roll. Get off to a good start. Build good habits and scrims. What I would say to any team that's struggling. Or like not playing as well as they used to play. Because the longer it goes on that they aren't winning, the better teams are getting around them as well. So it gets harder and harder and harder. Which is why I said they had their chance.
I think we all had higher hopes.
At
for
least
them
they won
than what
EWC,
they were able
though.
to deliver in the previous season, and that's why they've had some drastic changes. So the rebuild, something that a lot of the fans in the house today as well are hoping will come together. But be a fantastic start to the season for Gen G if they pick up this win here. 2-0 against Zeta.
Deja vu round, though.
2-1 here against Longshim. You'd love that. 2-0 to start the season.
Similar start, but this time not the double pivot towards Sewer. Ash is split off.
Fuck.
He's watching
Just fade
Pride
here.
be a little bit more actively here.
He gets out.
But Sight
He
will
gets
be
out.
taken
W.
all the same. This time, Plant should be able to come through for Nongshim. And Ivy, he's going for a lurk.
Here comes
Barrage,
Ivy.
Cage out, blocking this trademark.
Planted.
Swaying the window, but Karan is
That shit out of
so
here, brother.
ready
We
for
know
that.
what you do
Once
every
again,
round.
Ivy,
Don't ever lurk again.
completely red.
Retake feels very doable now for Gen G. Hot hands down to try and delay when that blaze wall comes
We're
up
tired
from
of this
Gen G.
shit.
Gen G still have plenty of time to make this retake, so that pressure's not on yet.
Flash
Oh.
out. The haunt goes up and over the
Oh
top.
my
and Gen
God,
G
what a
making
retake.
This retake look incredibly easy. Francis trying to give them a little bit of fix here, but only going to be good for the one. Texture holding it to half. Ash to take the charge towards that overdrive.
Wait, Gen G might be a contender to actually qualify, guys.
All from Nongshim.
Yeah, and I have to say, Gen G are looking very good on this defense now as well.
All
It seems
because
as though
they're
they
killing
are
Ivy.
reading the play really nicely. Sure, Nongshim are getting into the sites and they're getting plants reasonably consistently, but the retakes have just been supreme for Gen G. They have great protocols, good coverage, they know what they're doing. Seems like they're peaking well off of one another and they're hitting their shots too, so it's all kind of coming together.
It seems like Karan just being able to hear that cage as well.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
I used to be something of a Sentinel player myself, and thankfully he's not anymore.
Okay. It's true.
I'm out of here.
So change up for Nongshim. Trying to get this Thrifty to go. Bucky in hand for Downby, the overdrive.
Not a
behind
single fucking Korean in chat?
Get the info if they do push their way into
Don't even
Garage.
care about your fucking teams.
Texture up on high.
But you want me to sit there and watch Team Secret?
Karan only going to be good for the one. Going to recover the weapon. Texture says no. Quick little shutdown, and Downby's trying to go for the ult. He's already been tagged up. There's just no hope behind that. No weight behind it.
Oh my
like
God.
I said, just perfect reads from Gen G. They have three over towards
Are we
that
actually
C
doing
side.
it?
You think Karan 1-for-1
6-3
there you go,
defense
you know,
side.
maybe not great, but what it does do is it slows down the offensive from Nongshim, and those two remaining players have such a good crossfire established already that it is really tough at that point for Nongshim to get anything done. Texture getting his shot, Raxkull doing the same, and at that point the round is pretty much over. So beautiful read again from Gen G.
Oh my God, he actually has passion.
6-3 now with Nongshim really under pressure and down a timeout.
Don't make
as well,
me believe.
So we might be having to start thinking about a potential Gen G victory today.
Getting into a good spot.
Fuck, get out of there.
Concern, though.
Where's Ivy?
There's a drone out. Quick little cheat back from Ash around the corner. Texture, one in the front to find a timing, but it's going to be a 1-for-1.
Fuck,
Oh
there he
no,
is.
Texture losing his life on that peek from Garage. Gives Nongshim the advantage now.
Yeah, we lost.
Expounded upon. X-Ross looking for a little bit more before the ulti does expire. Just jump
They
back
went
out
A.
in the mid.
Good
Meanwhile,
call.
Spike is being ushered onto the A site. Quick little exits and now very delayed lurk from Ivy as Gen G goes into a 2v4.
Go, go, go.
Don't see much coming from this one.
They're just going for it because they have the money.
Looks like they want to give it a crack though.
Set up on the one side, Paranoia. Playing some space and time here as RP going to be cheating forward, but there's the fast lane. Slide up into the smoke and Ash just cannot track him down. Karan's still going to be good for one. Makes it costly, which still does matter because Nongshim don't have that much money.
All right. Well, Francis does have civil ults. We have good ults too, though.
Yeah, starting to make that
It's
score
fine.
look a
It's good
little
round
bit
from
healthier,
Nongshim.
but much recovering still to be done.
Is it greedy to ask
Still
for
potentially on the
an
cards here
8-4
Gen
half
G.
here?
It'll be what they're gunning for. They've got a lot of ultis to play with in this upcoming round. Nongshim are playing a pretty chaotic style though, aren't they? They're going all over the map. They'll hit one side, then they'll pivot back and
Fine.
can be a little bit difficult
7-5.
to read. I think generally speaking, Gen G have had good ideas. They've had a good understanding despite what Nongshim have been trying to throw at them, but they now recognize the importance of these last couple of rounds. If you can make it...
There are 2 win conditions for this team. All right? It all starts with him and ends with him. So you turn it into the opposite. You find him, and then you deal with him later when he can't run around anymore. When he's in the bomb site, he's stuck in the bomb site. The bomb's planted. He has to hold the bomb. He can't run around anymore. So he's neutralized. You find him first. this is the actual guy on this team.
These final 2 rounds to themselves. Of course, GENG faithful wanting to see a victory here on the cusp of a Texture's birthday. Let's see if they can close it out from here. Honestly, I think a lot of what might have been discussed is just guys when they have, you know, critical advantages, when they have these ultimates.
Notice when Ivy dies,
more passively,
the round is a free round.
Reveal was still going through. But also maybe just, you know, go for this.
Yeah, just
they're walking sewers.
And Ivy.
Bro, what is this? A stinger force buy? What are they doing?
Ash is going to have to be pretty
on
point
no.
with the timing of these jiggles. Drone though. Yeah, just going to give away the info that there's maybe a push coming from Nongshim. So rotate coming across for GENG, but it might not be here in time.
No.
Okay, well, he's pivoted up into heaven.
Okay, so we took care of one guy. Where's Ivy?
Spam, find Dambi. So while Lakia might be gone, some of what he's taught them still echoes through. Finds that kill.
Oh my god, that was their win con.
Here by Francis, trying to find
fighting A-Link
but it ends up being
with the Sova ult.
Completely wasteful. Nothing
huge volley, man.
The open. Ash able to collect it now. A 2-player advantage in the hands of GENG. Running back going to be committed to the push forward.
It's too easy. These retakes are too easy.
That's the round, and that is the half.
That's not the half.
Lead established for GENG.
Come on, brother. You thought it was half. You can't go half. Lead established.
They're in a 4-on-5, and he wants to
Gotcha.
try and sort of push the issue.
Mistake has happened. Just don't act like that didn't happen.
Around a little bit.
That's all I'm saying.
You have to take a bit of a risk when you
don't try to, like, you know what I mean?
That one.
Don't try to save that. What's done is done.
Ash, and from there, it's one domino after another. Another really strong retake. Again, you have to be so complimentary of the retakes that GENG have been putting together in this half.
Oh boy.
It's been a huge asset to their haven.
They are mine.
That's a ton of frustration.
And 8-4 very much on the cards here. You've got 3 big ultis ready to go for GENG.
I mean, you gotta imagine that Dambi is kicking himself at the moment. He's only got 3 kills. He's not been finding the regular impact that we're used to seeing from him. Getting sprayed down, I noted like that. Well, that's gonna be feeling pretty damn good. Finding some revenge. Spray and pray. Trying to see what he can get. Dambi will fall down to 12 HP, but it's still gonna be good enough to find himself another elimination.
Come on, Ash. Come on, Ash. Come on, Ash.
However, finding one.
Come on, Ash.
All players now pushed away from the side itself.
Come on, Ash.
Spotted to another. The tour de force.
Clear right, please. You guys have to clear right here.
Try to somehow bring this one back.
Huge.
Texture, finding it.
Oh, my goodness. I was not greedy.
Cleans him up with the chamber ulti.
I'll take 8 rounds here.
4 at the half. GENG.
Yeah, Mr. 4K does it again. GENG as well from that 6-4 scoreline. We talked about how important those last 2 rounds at the half could be. Could it go 6-6? Could it go 7-5? Could it go 8-4? Well, it's the maximum for GENG. And that gives them such a buffer zone heading into this second half. You talk about, you know, Dambi going missing. Maybe he'll have a little bit of an easier time on this defense, just not having to be the guy that runs in and provides the space. But realistically speaking, he's very much going to have to come online here in the second half. And the rest of Nongshim going to have to do the same. Otherwise, we are staring down the barrel of GENG, who, by the way, did not make playoffs in Split
8 rounds,
1.
baby.
Starting Split 2 with a 2-0.
I mean, kickoff aside, because it doesn't really have a playoffs. It was the first time that they had ever.
Is it really that greedy if I asked for pistol, just the pistol round? Like, not bonus?
Yeah. Ash having a whale of a time at the moment. A halftime MVP so far in the map. See if he's going to be able to maintain that performance, but for the moment, GENG
I feel like we need pistol.
Looking very comfortable here on Haven, as that sign has been through the ringer.
I think we need pistol. You know, look, I'm not going to ask for bonus, but we need pistol.
Yeah, I mean, back. That or they were getting real stressed on Ascent.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Frustrated. Take it out on the sign. Probably better than taking it out on your neighbor. Happy birthday text shot, I imagine.
Big brother Nada.
Hey, what a birthday.
If the Spider-Man movie bombs, it's on you. No one in chat is going to go watch Spider-Man because of these ads ever.
From his perspective, but
they're not even going to watch that shit if it was free.
Same thing for them on this attack.
They're done.
Side. Half Armors and Classics, the Headhunter.
These ads have done exactly the opposite of what they were intended to do.
Back online.
Big Time was talking about it. This A lobby position. This is where Texture really loves to just occupying, take up his time on this attacker side. And they are looking for a peek.
Bye, babe.
Begging for Francis to just swing out a little bit wider. Shot goes his way. Will not connect. Meanwhile, Downby. Spot out. Slow.
Fuck, they have Phoenix here, Sova here, and Neon here.
Trying to get everybody pivoted. Blind connecting, relay bolt, and
Come on, entry, get this entry, huge, fucking humongous.
A kill apiece.
They have to flood or they lose. If they let them set up, they lose.
They can put together this retake with a 3-on-5.
They have to flood.
That is wishful thinking, you'd say. One flash for X-Ross, one for RB to try to get them back
and it's too late.
He's just burning to death. Blaze wall situated.
Round over.
Takes him down at 58. You have to be conscious of. Goes up through the floor. Jump in. Much to their demise. Ash looking for that final one.
Beautiful. Don't get ecoed. Please do not get ecoed. I've seen these games.
Anyway. 2 charges overall.
It can go bad. It can go bad from here. Do not get ecoed.
You lose this pistol. You get tied up 3-3 in pistols across this series where you started off so dominantly. And now GENG is up by 5 rounds.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's a pretty doomed retake attempt there for them. Like I said, they had a couple of flashes. They opt not to use them.
It can go bad here.
They just go for the contact play and pop 2 heads as soon as they make contact, but
9-4 is a deceiving lead.
Difficult prospect, and Coaching Goon's starting to get a bit excited for GENG, which, hey, you know, I think they have a lot of pressure on their shoulders after last stage. They've made some pretty big changes, some that I think some that have been questioned, let's say, and it must be very vindicating to get a win.
Is it too much if I ask for bonus? You sick fuck. We're not even past the eco yet.
Complete the 2-0 for the
Grow
win.
up,
That
dude.
is really going to start to silence some of the questions.
But how unorthodox is this? Lose the pistol in the second half, immediately call a timeout. I mean, this has to be a force buy, and this also has to lead to a thrifty. This has to be a call, a read from the coaching staff. A perfect understanding.
I'm telling you, the timeout's actually good, man, because these guys know. These guys know how important this round is.
So you're hoping for some
if they can eco,
from
if Nongshim can eco GENG here, the whole game changes.
Starting to see that force buy come through. A bit of a half buy.
Please readjust your dentures. You're stuttering a lot. All right, we're gonna ban Lucas for at least the rest of the day.
Was said, but yeah, in the end, this isn't even a force buy. And it's just a fan out.
Could be a bit of a fake out, you know, you never know, but
it's just a 2-1-2.
Look, you can have a conversation about what to do next round as well. And it's not a requirement necessarily to talk about what's happening in this round. If you're going to use the tack time out there, you can think, okay, what are we going to do against the bonus?
Same strat? I think they're trying to do the same strat.
You know, let's see what we can do, obviously. The eco, but
I mean, this is basically just
all you saw was
T1's
shit
really
on.
Weird
Shit on, kid.
Yesterday, where they put nothing behind it.
Let's take our time. Let's take our time. Calm down. Let's take our time here.
Dexter tagged him up. Ash collects the kill.
Make sure we clear every corner here, yeah? Double peek every angle and clear it, yeah? I love that.
What's the idea? How do we win the round off the back of that? It's Francis hitting headshots, right? That's how you win that round.
Doesn't matter if they have all 4 here. All that matters is if the exec is good or not.
Texture cannot get a single one of these connected until X-Ross pushes out into the open. And they're making a hell of a lot of noise. This allows for Ivy to now slide into the back.
Here he comes.
Try to line them both up. Can he secure both
Here he
of these
fucking
kills?
comes. Where did he come from?
The site's been broken onto one. Texture just continues onward into the site, cleans up Downby, and now they know exactly where the last player is. Texture still walks into him.
Ivy's locked in, bro.
He needs to be.
Spike planted.
He does manage to get a Phantom.
Doesn't have anything to get himself back in this site. I mean, he's a Cypher.
Hi, Andre.
What are you going to do with a trip in a cage?
How are you, brother?
Give him space.
I saw you got rage baited a little bit, huh? By the Twitter guy.
I guess so if he has to defuse.
I like your response though. Subtle, very subtle response.
Yeah, it does. Well, maybe he had a little bit of range, but
I like that from you, honestly. Fight back sometimes. Sometimes we have to fight back.
Tap GENG, double digits.
Okay.
And I have to question that timeout call.
I think give it one more round, right? If we see something brilliant in this round, we can still go, oh, you know, they talked about it.
He's a yeah. You were just you were just saying, is that you? Like what? You're a good-looking dude.
But now Francis has no money.
I don't have an answer for
Andre,
that.
are you seeing this?
I don't have all the answers.
GENG's doing it. GENG's actually doing it.
Still got himself a bulldog. So
maybe no money is a little.
What's up, Adis or Ados?
Bulldog half armor.
One shock dart.
Are we actually just committing to this?
Remaining is a start rotating over
Okay,
towards
good.
C, but it looks
Insert
like
one
he's
guy, then go
rotating out
back,
of this
garage
position.
split. I'm down for that.
Genji's playing a bit of a
As long as we have a B
at the
lurk
moment.
when we do it. Texture lurk
Focus
B,
towards C, see if they can
garage split.
rotate.
If it goes
Allow
badly, at
the
least we
util.
have the option to go back B.
Know maybe that Nongshim don't have all the funds in the world after a little bit of an investment in the previous round.
Nobody
So
got
any
insert at C.
piece of util that they can
Why?
pull is going to be valuable later on down the
Why
track
take
in
that
this
space if
round.
we're not going to keep someone there? What's even the
Francis
point?
doing some scouting in middle. Doesn't see anything, but that is false information because Genji are setting up for a mid take.
I don't think Genji know what they're doing. I'll be completely honest with you guys this round.
More poke and prod. Flash out RP. Build away down to 60.
I think they're just doing shit.
Damage in response. Meanwhile, slow creep up, and this is going to have to be a
Oh,
lot
God.
of Francis' shoulders. with
Ah, they have
the
3D. We
bulldog.
lost.
So running back, going forward. Rax
No way.
able to find Ivy
No
through that
fucking
smoke.
way.
Francis is
No
dead. Ash has
fucking way. They
massacred them.
It's over. The game's over. They did it.
A third kill, as it is just RB. Previously noted on this side of the map, texture on the hunt, but it's going to be Ash to take it.
Flawless.
A 4K, a
Bro, they had
flawless
4B.
Genji
On a gun
up
round.
to 11.
Yeah, what can you say about that? But Nongshim are
We
starting
did
to
it.
capitulate.
Actually, St. As, we did it.
Paper, I think, picked Ash in the build diff, so kind of a galaxy brain move there. Ash has
Holy
been having
shit.
a great series.
That might have been the worst B hold I have ever
just
seen out of a
disappearing
professional
on this
team that
map.
has 3 people at B on a gun round.
Genji playing with so much momentum at this point. I think this gonna be
Genji is
unrecoverable.
officially back.
Nongshim out of timeouts, out of time, really. 11-4. They have no money to buy in this round.
Please don't get ecoed again.
Genji about to be on the cusp of taking this up the map.
It's literally
point,
over.
As Ash is not stopping, and no end in sight for him until they're high-fiving each other on stage. Slide across, down, going to be tagged low, and Rascal finds another.
One by
who
one, they're
listens
just
to
dying.
Genji.
It's over. They gave up.
형 아니 들어봐 이거 그냥 B 강설 되거든 얘네 케이지 없어가지고
They gave up. It's over.
그냥 이거 B 강설하러 가자 내가 TP 탈게 그리고
헐,
프라울러 1번만 찍어주면 좋아 원에 있어? 원에 달고 그냥 설해 바로 빼와서 원에 달고 설할 거야 왼쪽 원에 하나 둘셋
Translate, take. Oh, okay. Take our time. At the start of the beginning of that was let's take our time. They're gonna push us.
그것만 하면 돼 커버만 봐주면 돼 얘들아 왼쪽 클리어 나와줘 원에 달고 먼저 1번 없고
Just plant bomb B. Just get the bomb down at B. We'll cover you. We'll play numbers.
Just keeping things nice and
Spike
calm.
planted.
Make sure that no one's over peeking. Making sure
I got you
they're
guys.
sticking together. A 1, 2, 3. The swing out of window. Genji did not want this one to slip through their grasp. They are so far favored.
Dark Harbor down, making this retake tougher for Nongshim. They're going to have a bit of a look. But what can you really hope for with 3 sheriffs? Try and push your way back into B. Would be a huge mistake from Genji to lose this.
On, looking for the reveal. That gets cleared out. They know that there's no one sticking this. They see that it's not been
Here
held
comes
enough.
Ivy.
And now they come away with the critical kills. Jump forward. Afina gives himself up over. 1 kill going to be surrendered. And that is match point now secured for Genji, who are absolutely. I mean, they've been
I'm Korean.
running
That
away
translation wasn't
with this
bad.
map,
I know.
but they're just bodying Nongshim.
Yeah, they've steamrolled them. They've
It was
done
as
a
accurate as
good job.
I can be.
Had a little bit of footage to look at, that full sense game. And they have read this game to perfection. Positioning on the defensive half was fantastic. Their calls so far have
Are you going to
really
watch the
paid
next
off
game?
on
No,
the attack
I'm
as
not.
well. Everything is going to plan. It's a bit of a master stroke from the team at this point, but
Just 13 for them, man. Just 13 for them. No high blood pressure. Just keep it real simple here.
TP up and over the top, and
GG.
Khan already
They can't hold
rewarded.
B.
Ash is
They
just
can't hold B.
sprinting at them.
They simply cannot hold B. Let's not
and
get
time
cocky, though.
again.
Let's not get cocky. Get the bomb down, get out of there.
Taking low, but not taking
Perfect.
down. The
Discipline,
overdrive will
maturity.
expire.
That's what we need right now.
Cursory glance at the camera.
Beautiful,
just to make
Karon.
sure that there's no deep flank coming through.
Yep. Get out of there.
I mean, RB's
Play
got
that
an operator.
5v3,
What the hell are
baby.
you supposed
We don't
to
need
do
to
from here?
peek. We don't need to fight. We have the
No
advantage.
corpses to try to get this
That
round
right
off
there
with.
is discipline.
RB now dead. Every angle watched. Swing out Ivy. He will be able to find the one, but nothing more.
Wow.
What a performance here on Haven
Wow.
from Genji.
I think they're fucking back.
Dominance on display.
I think they're fucking back, baby.
2-1 in this series.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think they're back.
Take down Nongshim Red Force.
Yeah, ironically, it's almost a bit of an anti-climax because that map was going that way for a very long time.
This could be the start of something great.
Really competitive opening maps. I think Nongshim are going to be kicking themselves for obviously dropping their map pick 13-11. 2 series in a row, it's cost them, right? They dropped 13-11 against Full Sense. They lost their 2-1. They lost 13-11 here against GENG. And then they go on to lose 2-1 in the series as well.
You're not watching your mans?
How different that would have been had they converted.
I don't need to. I don't need to keep tabs on him. I already know he's going to take care of business. Brother, he's playing Team Secret. He's going to take care of business. You guys can't be serious right now. No, guys, I have to sleep. You guys are out of your minds. Look at this. 14 first bloods. Nah, Ash actually is him. Guys, you can't convince me. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It's not happening. There will be a time we'll watch Team Secret. It's just not going to be tonight. Did they even win their game? Why are you guys like so freaked out about them? I don't understand. They came close to beating Viral, I guess. Zeus is gonna diff him. Holy, get off his dick, bro. He's a Neon one trick. He's gonna get absolutely shit on by Hyunmin. Can't be out of your mind. You must be out of your mind. No. No. I think we're gonna be on tomorrow though for the World Cup, guys. So the plan is I'll get on around like 2:30, maybe later, to like 2:45. The game's at 3 p.m. So we'll watch it. We'll do like a watch along for the World Cup game. So be here for that if you guys want to watch with me. Otherwise, we're calling it. Who do you want me to raid though? Who do we raid here? Artists, I guess? Down? What do you guys want? Sliggy? I'm gonna go artists. I'll do Sliggy another day. Alright, man. I fucking love you guys. As always, you know this. I'm sorry you didn't watch Team Secret, but you have to understand. Mans need sleep. I'm 34 years of age. Yeah. Mans is sleepy. Simple as that. I gotta wake up. I gotta go to the gym. I still gotta keep a healthy lifestyle, you know? We can't be just sitting here watching these games all day, all night. But I do love you guys. Thank you all for supporting me always. Thanks for all the subs. Thanks for hanging out with me. Chat was amazing today, so thank you for that. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow around 2:45-ish, and we'll do the watch along for the World Cup game. Love you guys, man. Peace.